say that like that.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm an Ninja Turtles fan. Okay, I will ooze wherever I like.
This one drink that's not even bad, you won't drink, and I'm confused. I am in anger.
Good for you guys. I don't watch a lot of movies. I go outside. Okay?
All right. Hello. All right. This is Jordan Radcliffe of the Too Many Words podcast. We're here at Des Moines Con, and we'll see how the day goes. We might have some changes to the initial plan that I had planned and explained, like a year ago. But we'll see how that goes. Isaac didn't realize what I was talking about, I guess. But yeah, this is Jordan on the Too Many Words podcast. Today is Friday, May 30th, 11:35 a.m. And yeah, we're here at Des Moines Con. So currently the plan is to try to record as much of today as we can here, just behind the booth, talk to people, talk to random people, talk to cosplayers, talk to convention goers, talk to our booth mates, neighbors here. But we'll see what we got. Hopefully we don't have to stop rolling and we can keep talking. But like I said before, 11 months ago or whatever, how long ago it was, I wanted to get more people involved, get more people talking, get more people on here, because the crowd is what we're here for, and I want to feature them a bit more. Like the floor walk is great, it is amazing, but I feel like we aren't doing enough here at the actual booth when it comes to stuff like that. We're doing a lot, admittedly. We are doing a lot. We got a lot. The booth is great. It's really cool, really fun. But we'll see. We'll move that chair over there because that's the end. But Isaac's going to be bringing on a guest here in a minute. Our first guest. He's got him, I guess, ready to go. Oh, kind of officially started, I think. So that's the idea, is that it's an incredibly long video, but you have these exact times that you can skip to for any specific person. Hey there. So say you get on the podcast, say a viewer, if you were on this episode of the podcast, you can just click directly to the part that you're on. Oh, Isaac is finally coming back. I can see him. We'll see how his adventure goes, because he's coming back alone. So we're going to see what happened. He's kind of speed walking too, so I wonder if something happens. I don't know. We're going to find out, though. Here he comes. Here comes the guy. Here comes the guy. So what happened? Where's our guests? Hey, look, the other Field of Geeks people. Have I heard?
Hello. What's up?
The bird is the word?
The bird is the word. What do you mean?
You said, have you heard?
I said hello.
You said, before that, you said, have you heard?
Huh?
You said, have you heard?
Did I?
Yes.
No way.
You did.
I don't know about that.
I was trying to figure out what you were... What?
So...
Huh? What is going on right now?
Skip over that. Were you entertaining for 20 minutes?
I'd say so, yeah. I was talking about everything we've been doing, everything we've got going on. Lots of stuff.
Did you open up the podcast?
Yes. Hello. Yeah, I did.
Yeah?
I did date and time, said hello. This is Too Many Words podcast. I'm Jordan. And then, who is this? Who are you?
Oh, you didn't tell him who I was?
Well, you weren't here.
Oh, it's okay.
That's the second shout
excited.
that
They're about to open up the floodgates to Des Moines Con 2025.
You didn't answer my question, though. What happened?
What happened?
You went to go get a guest, and you came back alone.
It's the greatest con in Des Moines area right now.
Does
I got
not
a little bit
answer my
sidetracked.
question.
I had to stop at some friends' spots.
Okay.
See, first things first, I was on business. I went straight to those Asians, and they were like, hey, We can't really do it right now, but maybe sometime this weekend. I'm like, okay, cool, great. Here's my business card.
All right.
So, their name is Sam and Jody, by the way.
So, what does that mean for us? That means that tomorrow, you got to get here early and start it early, and get talking.
7:45.
Will they? Well, I was supposed to be like, will they let you in? And I was like, wait.
I can get in whenever I want
For
reasons we will not speak of.
That's not the thing I wanted to look at. So, because tomorrow starts at 9:45. Tomorrow is the early day.
I mean, they both start at 9:45.
And I probably will not be here.
Excuse you?
Till probably close to 10:30 at the latest.
Has that camera moved at all since we did the framing?
No.
Wonderful. So I can be over here?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
And you can be over there?
Yeah.
Get over
I
there.
can actually even.
Hey! What are you doing?
I can do this.
How about not? It's not
Hello.
very appealing.
I'm hiding. You can't see me,
Okay.
but
Anyways.
the viewers can listen to me.
Hi, those stickers are free if you want stickers or wristbands.
I've given out a few stickers.
We also have a short film premiere coming out in September if you guys are movie buffs or anything like that.
Talk to 'em.
So it's
Do
called
the work.
Marketplace. It's about some loser in his early 20s. It's down on his luck. His priorities are all over the place. All he cares about is getting a girlfriend and selling his... making first month's rent, he panic sells his video game console on Facebook Marketplace. And a noticeably attractive young lady picks it up, and it gives him the horribly bright idea of what if I met women through Facebook Marketplace. And so he burns all the money trying to buy all these items that women are selling. And the movie is basically how well that goes for him. So it's situational comedy.
Yeah, I was gonna say. That sounds like a sitcom episode.
A little bit, yes. Yeah, it's a 30-minute short, and it's going to be at the Fleur Cinema in September.
Where's Fleur Cinema?
Fleur Cinema is just up the road from the Des Moines Airport. You familiar with that? Are you guys local?
No.
2 hours from here? Okay, so it's a big ask to have you back in Des Moines. But I would be so... My name's Isaac, by the way.
You guys can see me. but
What's
you
your
can't.
guys'
I
names?
wasn't saying.
Kendra and Eli. Nice to meet you guys. Well, Kendra and Eli, I'd be so super happy to see you guys at the movie premiere. We're also celebrating 3 years of podcasting. And so, yeah, it's a big old bash. There's going to be burgers and all that stuff, and lots of freebies as well. So, well, we reviewed most recently Sinners. Have you seen Sinners? It's magnificent, bro.
I hear it's a solid little thriller siege film.
Something like that. It's a very fresh take on vampires. Very fresh take. So, but we've reviewed quite a few movies over the last 3 years. We're not a movie review podcast. We just do it at least monthly. So we've done Sinners. We've actually done a lot of stuff at the Fleur. So we've done Sing Sing. We've done Guardians 3. We've done... Where's some other movies we've done?
Some other movies?
Yeah.
We've talked about?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We just... What's an early one? We did the one that went viral. The one that went viral.
Oh, well, have you guys seen... What's his name? What's it called?
I'm Still Here.
I'm Still Here. There are a lot of like independent, artsy movies. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
So is this quality podcast content?
Yeah.
You think
Well,
so?
You just talked to someone.
Yeah, but
That's awesome.
I don't know if the audience hears
They're
what
not
they're
gonna hear
saying.
it perfectly, but like,
Yeah.
they're gonna hear it.
Bonus
So-
episode.
Here's what I mean.
Yeah.
The idea is that we be more active and having more stuff going on. Like we get more people back here,
Gotcha.
so that we get more.
Yeah.
So it's not so much that
Listen to Jordan or he destroys everything, right?
I'm not trying to I just said I was gonna leave. That's all I did. Okay. That does not destroy everything.
You said you were going to take it down and leave.
Well, yeah, because like And I didn't.
You got a sticker right here. You should probably take that off.
No, I like
It's
it.
wanting to come off.
I like it.
It is wanting to come off.
Okay.
What's up, Luffy? How you do? I like those hats too. You like free stickers or free wristbands? I love the shirt too. Straw Hat Crew. That's amazing. That is my favorite anime. I don't watch a lot of anime, but that's pretty fun. You interested in some free stuff? No? All right. All right, y'all have a good day. Also, Dakota gave me a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Who's Dakota?
The guy in the Captain America shirt that I talked to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, earlier today, before we started shooting. I was like, man, I wish I had something for those guys to sign. And he's like, I got 1 million of these. Here, take it.
Okay.
So that's
That's
really happy,
cool.
really
That's cool.
exciting. Go and get Kaiba to sign it, baby.
I should see if there's a
Actually, no, I don't
Pokemon
have money for that.
card
Damn.
purchaser, so I can sell those
Do you
Pokemon
have my
cards.
Do you have my credit card?
I do actually have your credit. No, I don't. Not right now. It's in my wallet. I don't have my wallet.
How do you leave the house without your wallet?
I got my mobile wallet. It's fine.
I got my mobile wallet. What a loser.
I guess my regular
Loser.
wallet's a mobile wallet, but I got my phone wallet. How about that? Oh,
Well, 1 second.
He's hanging out still.
How you doing, man? Good. Good. Yes, we're actually currently recording the Too Many Words podcast right now. Don't worry about interference. We're doing the entire day.
Yes.
sir. What's your name? Chris. Nice to meet you, Chris. I'm Isaac. We are the Too Many Words podcast. We've been doing this for almost 3 years. We actually are celebrating our 3rd anniversary, also at my short film premiere in September. If you want to scan that QR code, you can probably get updates on our Facebook event. If you're a movie guy, you a big movie guy, Chris?
I would love to be. Just never
Love
thought.
to be. I understand. At the event, we do a little bit of everything. It's kind of like our own little convention, kind of like here where we got local artists and stuff like. You from Des Moines? Where you from, man? DC.
Washington?
Really? What brings you here?
I've got some friends.
You're a little far away from home.
This convention. So I was like, all right, why not?
All right.
Wow, that's
I
a
guess.
dedicated
yeah,
friend.
Yeah.
I need more people like Chris in my life. That's cool. Chris, well, we got a lot of free stuff because we are a community booth. We got free stickers and wristbands. And since you're all the way from DC, we'd love to get you connected to our YouTube. We do video production stuff all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody who subscribes this weekend enters to win that T-shirt. So, yes. So that's just an example
Yeah, this
of what
is
it
the
would look
display
like.
model.
Yeah, it doesn't even fit me. It's a medium, you know. But yeah, if you subscribe, we'll take you whatever points of contact you're comfortable with. It could be your phone or email, but if you're not comfortable with that, it could be literally like your Instagram, bro. You know, like it's whatever you want it to be. But yeah, Chris, I appreciate your time, brother. So you said you don't really have time to be a movie guy?
I'm currently having mild panic attacks.
Oh.
Like, is work burning down right now?
Okay.
Oh. Gotcha.
All right.
As am I. You'll find a
So
lot of
he
those
is
in
too.
there.
He is
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, cool. I took some time, like, doing me things.
Yes.
I'm gonna not think about work.
Yes. What I heard a long time ago is that you'll do your mental health a lot of favors if you think about only vacation on vacation and think about only work while you working. Don't mix the two, or you're never gonna stop working. You know. What do you do if you want to share?
I
Why don't you?
work in IT.
Work in IT. Oh, there's good money in IT. I understand the workaholic now. Yeah, lots of that. Okay, cool. Yeah. I understand that anybody in IT is way smarter than me. I'll tell you what. Technology, I'm not that great. It's kind of ironic because we run a podcast, but that's kind of like his ordeal.
That's my thing. Yeah.
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 Yeah, he's the
I
tech
pretty
support.
much am. Yeah.
I'm the entertainment. He's kind of entertaining sometimes.
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 Though I get frequently told I'm the funny one, so I don't know how that happens. I really don't.
So, yeah. But hey, thanks, Chris. What do you? Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're locals. Yeah.
Yeah, local
We're
Des Moines
actually
best
20 minutes away,
podcast
so.
in the Des Moines area, shot in my living room.
Yes.
Yep. And best short films in the Des Moines area, shot in my hometown.
You can find his first short film on our YouTube as well.
It's not very good.
It's all right. It's
The
all right.
production is all over the place. but
That one's called
Peace Walker.
Peace Walker.
It's military based, but
This one's gonna be a lot higher production value.
and a lot more coherent of a story, to be
Yes.
honest. Yeah. Last year was my first attempt at a big short film. This is my second one. Eons better. So, I mean, I don't expect you to come all the way to Des Moines again for this, but it will be on YouTube eventually. So, yeah. Thanks for getting connected, Chris. You go enjoy the rest of the con with your friends. Yes. Yes, please. That is encouraged. I would hate for you to be out of the running. Oh, yeah, it's one of those color pickers, yeah. Well, yeah. Are you excited about any celebs or artists?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm very excited about dance guys. I have no idea what's going on.
All right.
There's gonna be things. I've been to conventions before. I like going to cons. I'm gonna go in there and see what happens.
Dude, that's like a very good way to tackle it. Just go with the flow, man. You know, my first time going here, I didn't know what was really happening as a patron. I just knew that cool stuff was happening, you know. And I like comics, you know, so I can get down.
Whenever there's like a situation happening, like I was
Yeah.
in Vegas for a concert, and there just happened to be an anime convention.
No way.
And I heard from some kids on the plane that Christopher Judge was gonna be there, so I was like, I guess we just added something to do over the weekend. Popped up at the anime convention and was like, oh yeah, met some car people, and I was like, hell yeah, this is cool. Now I gotta come back to Vegas all the time.
That's it, Chris. Well, you enjoy your weekend, brother.
Appreciate it. You too.
You have a good one.
I was gonna say, why don't you be on camera?
We'll see. We'll see. I know that the way that this is framed is perfect right now, but
It is.
I feel like if we start having long conversations with people, we definitely got to start spinning that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If it starts getting like that, just invite them behind the booth.
I don't know, man. Hey, we just met. Come back here.
Well, that's why you just ask. It's just an ask.
Or we can bring them over here.
That could work. That could work.
Yeah.
That could work.
Yeah.
Actually, I do kind of like that idea. But like,
Yeah.
it's more intimate if they're back here, though.
Yeah, that's the problem. We're asking people we just met to be a little bit more intimate.
Well, you're stretching the word intimate here, okay, man?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
The word intimate is what it is,
All
okay?
right. I just mean more like it feels more special. Oh, these people are inviting me behind their booth. That's cool.
I mean, sure.
That's
If
how
they
I
have
would
the
feel.
time and they
Yeah,
have
yeah.
the honor.
That's
you
what
know?
I'm just saying. Like, just ask. Be like, hey, you got a few minutes? You want?
Yeah, what do you
seem
think
pretty
of this?
interested. I saw that. I was like, what the heck?
Someone gave me a patch that said Skull. Do you know who that someone was?
Who?
Take a freaking guess.
Uh,
Who in that room
Misfits.
makes comics and I love them?
Mike Kingston.
That's a good, very good first guess. Almost expected. Actually,
Aubrey?
very expected. Yes, it is.
I saw him on the guest list.
Yeah.
I was like,
Aubrey Sitterson.
we should try to get
I haven't
him.
seen him in so freaking long, bro. I show up to his booth. He doesn't see me. He's looking down, doing something. I say, "What's up, Aubrey?" You know what the first thing he says is?
What's that?
"What's up, man? It's been a long time."
Yeah.
He remembered me.
Of course he did.
Yeah, but like, I just didn't expect that. You know?
Come on, you're Isaac. You know you leave an impression.
No, I don't. I don't know that. Okay, maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I'm really glad that it stuck with Aubrey. I showed him the picture that we took together 4 years ago at the convention, and
It's been a long time. 4 years was a long time.
It is a long time,
That was
brother.
completely different.
Yeah. He's like, last time we met, you were in full Bray Wyatt cosplay. And now it's kind of like half and half. And I'm like, well, I kind of took a persona on for my mental health. Lots happened, Aubrey. But, yeah, I just felt so proud that I could come to him as the man that's doing what he's been doing. He's like, yeah, man, I remember the last time we talked, we had a lot of conversations about writing and, achieving your dreams and getting after it. And, yeah, man, it's really cool to see you just doing the thing. And I'm like, yeah.
I'm going to take that out.
I don't know. I don't expect anything from people.
Oh, that feels way better. Oh, my goodness.
You didn't know you had
I
that?
didn't know it was in there. I thought I
Is this
took
like
it out
the
already.
second time you've worn this?
This is the first time.
Freaking really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not know that was in there. I just grabbed it off the hook.
But
I was like, yeah, I'm wearing this and put
apparently,
it on.
Aubrey had a show a long time ago called Scald.
Nice.
Yeah. And he just gave it to me for free because we're Scald Stone Productions.
It's amazing how things just like happen like that
See,
for
I
us
just
so much.
This further encourages the desire. I want to get a denim jacket. You just put all the
well,
pins and patches on.
You had that black denim vest. What happened to that?
I don't want to put pins on a denim vest. I want a jacket.
Okay. Well, you
Because
did also
here's
have
the
2
thing.
denim jackets.
Here's the thing, because a jacket has sleeves, so that means more room for patches.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Right? You can really max out a vest real quickly.
You had that giant one. You should probably just still take that to get tailored.
Yeah.
You remember that giant one you
The
bought for
long
like
one?
$3 at Walmart?
Yeah, it was too cheap to not buy, bro.
Yeah.
$3 for a jacket, and I looked like an anime character wearing it. Yeah, it was almost trench coat length.
It was.
Almost
it really
trench,
was almost
trench coat length. It was cool. I gotta find that. I think it's at my mom's.
I think so too.
But yeah, Aubrey gave me this, and he gave me a free pin. And I told him, hey man, we're podcasting every day, all day for the weekend.
It's crazy that I can still go like all the way over here and you can see me.
And he said, oh yeah, man, I'd be really interested. I was like, you're not obligated to anything. He's like, no man, it's cool. This is fun stuff. He would love to be on, but he did tell me that, hey, I brought all this product and it's too big for me to travel back with it. So priority number 1 is to sell all of these. And I'm like,
Understandable.
I get you. And
We'll
I told
definitely
him,
get them on the floor walk.
I told him, this is what I told him. Last year how we did it was we got guys who have booths, preferably, if possible, before or after the day. So, like, when there's no patrons here, we get them, He's like, that sounds like a smart idea. I'm like, yeah, I got you. And then we had, like, a mini conversation of maybe, just maybe, we get here early and maybe do something tomorrow morning. But we'll see what happens. But, yeah, dude, having Aubrey on would be so cool. I got to talk to him about, did I tell you that Aubrey Sitterson was in an episode of The Toys That Made Us?
No. What?
Yeah.
Why?
Dude.
Wait a second, huh? Like, contextually, that just doesn't even make sense, but, like, that's cool.
It does make sense. Just wait. Do we remember that Aubrey's a big fan of pro wrestling?
Yes.
He was on the wrestling figure episode.
Really?
Yeah. And he wasn't necessarily the guy who was talking about the toy history, but he was the guy that would talk about the wrestling history. And there's like 3 or 4 little blips of him talking throughout the episode.
Okay.
Yeah. I did one of those Leonardo DiCaprio. Hey, when I was watching it, and this was at least 2 years ago. Oh man, I texted him immediately. I was like, "Dog, I didn't know you were this cool."
That's cool. That's cool.
So yeah, I want to really talk to him about. I want to
I
talk
got
to
all
him
this space
about,
over here, but I keep trying to take yours.
I want to talk to him about how that came to be for him. Like how
That would be
lined up.
really cool.
Yeah, like who contacted who.
We could do a
what
good
was the
question for that
process
one
like?
specifically.
Yeah.
We do need a few of
Good.
those today.
Yeah,
Not today, this
but
weekend.
This weekend. I want to shoot for 5.
5? I think that's a good number.
And I want to designate Vinny and Marcellus to get 3 each.
Oh, so like
We get 5. They get 6. So we'll
11?
have 11.
Jesus, that'd be a lot, but
Hey,
that's a
hey,
lot
hey,
of
Jesus
that'll
loves
last.
you.
That'll last us a long time.
Yeah, especially if we do every other week.
How many do we have right now? Like
We got-
not uploaded?
We got 2 in the holster.
2 in a holster. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. It's once a month, right? Or is it every other week?
Every other Thursday.
Every other Thursday.
Check out One Good Question every other
Yes.
Thursday.
Come get a sticker for One Good Question.
Yes. But I will say the 2 that we have, it's going to come out a little bit faster pace just because I wanted one to come out the Thursday before and the Thursday after the convention.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this coming
That's
Thursday,
right.
we will use one of those. And then 2 weeks later, we'll have another.
I did notice.
Hi, sir. How's it going? I'm doing well. All that is free. You got free stickers and free wristbands. We're a media company. We tell stories in a lot of forms like podcasts and video series. I actually got a short film coming out in September. You guys local?
I might set up a second camera.
Okay, you
just
guys
for the
familiar
booth.
with Fleur Cinema?
I think
Just
people
up
might
the
not
road
want to
from
be
the
on camera,
airport.
so, yeah, maybe
I
not.
got
Although
my
technically
my
they
short
have to
film
consent
premiering there
when
in
they're working.
September. If you guys were interested, the QR code to the Facebook event is right there for y'all to scan. If you so want, I don't know. Are you guys movie people at all? You guys into movies? All right. What is a really good movie that you want everybody to go see? She's been waiting for this moment.
No, what if it's not good, but it's just a movie I really like?
Perfect. First, what is your name?
Zohara.
Zohara? Okay, we're about to learn Zohara's movie that everybody should go see.
The Mask and the Iron Giant.
The Mask and the Iron Giant. Cat and Laugh. Okay, what's your name first?
Kira Kennedy and 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Ooh,
I've not seen that yet.
That's good. That's good. Okay, that's like a top 50 sci-fi movie. Yeah. Would you like to go too? All right. What's your name?
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. Nice to meet you.
Surf's Up.
Thrift shop. Surfs Up. That, you know what? That's the best movie listed right here. I'll tell you what. How about you, Dad? You got any comments? Oh, Uncle. How about you, Uncle? You got any comments?
My name's Calvin Smith, and All Quiet on the Western Front.
Ooh, the new one? The old one. Gotcha. All Quiet on the Western Front? Yeah. Hey, thanks for taking the business card, though. That's very appreciated. That gets you connected to our YouTube and our Instagram. We do podcasts weekly. We're kind of doing it right now, so congratulations, you guys are on the podcast. If you want to be on the video for the podcast, you could probably get in the frame over there, maybe if you want to. But oh, you got a question? What's up? Oh, sorry if I'm a little bit much, but yes, free stickers, free wristbands. It's okay.
If you'd like to ask a question off air, I can take the microphone. If that's
Yeah. Here you go.
If that's the problem.
Here you go. There you go. Go talk to yourself.
Okay. Hi. How are you? I'm great. 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 How are you? This is wonderful. That is bubbly. They're cooking some food up over there. I'm getting hungry too, though. So I don't have any money. Don't grab that one. Don't grab that one. Grab that one. Yes, thank you.
Why?
Because I switched to number 1 so that, like, if I'm going to be on the left, I'm all the way to the left and I don't have any tangled cords.
Sure. That means I got to be over this way.
No, because you're number 2 now.
Oh. Well, shoot, man. Does it matter?
Yes.
Matters to you.
Well,
Matters to
I
Jordan.
figured it would matter to you, Mr. Nice, neat cable management.
As long as it gets done, all right? I'm a little bit more flexible when it comes to Des Moines Con. Like right now, you know, the cords are breathing. They're not tangled, you know? It's not keeping from people from podcasting, and that's my number 1 concern. So.
Yes. So how was that interaction you just had?
That was amazing. They we talked about a lot of things, actually. 2 new subscribers on the podcast.
Nice.
Woo! Or on, I should say, the YouTube channel. Let's make a deal that you can spin the wheel if you subscribe to our podcast.
Yeah.
And you can enter to win the shirt if you subscribe to the YouTube.
Okay. Yeah. That is the same thing twice.
Nope. The podcast is the listening platform only. We need to push that. We need
so
to
we're
push
not giving
that.
away free stuff anymore. I see.
Technically.
I see.
Technically,
I see.
the answer is
No more free stuff.
Nothing's free.
No more free
Free
stuff.
stickers, free wristbands for any of those who are interested. Even Deadpools and Spider-Gwens. and non-cosplayers. Just along for the ride. I get you.
Look at this
I
guy.
get you.
He's awesome.
I mean, that's a bold move. Spider-Gwen wearing wristbands. I don't want to mess up your cosplay, but I'm honored that you took one. But I mean, it definitely goes with what you're doing, though. All the red and black and stuff like that. How you guys doing? I'm doing absolutely swell. I'm on vacation. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, you go to like Gray's Lake or Saylorville. You guys from Iowa? No? That's probably why you guys are making fun of it, huh? What? In Arizona? Nice. Where you? So you said no from Iowa. Are you from Iowa? Okay. You said Boston? Oh, so are you like really mean? No? I mean, you're polite enough to stop by, to be honest, but if you guys are interested in stickers and all that stuff, I know you're not local, but you two are. You live here now. You're not from here. Gotcha. Okay. What made you guys come to Iowa?
16-ounce canned beer
Your
for
parents?
$9.
Your family? Okay. Similar reasons. Are you native to Iowa? Well, how about that? All right.
Huh.
How do you guys all know each other? Just met today. Hey, how about that? And so probably coming to Des Moines Con was your idea then. Given that you have the most complete cosplay and you know both of them, they don't know each other. Kinda. Gotcha. Well, I hope you guys have a very good day. It seems like you're only here for one day, so I won't take up too much of your time. The guy who did the art for those tags, his name is Dave Wheeler. He's the last row over there. Really nice guy. He'll be wearing a pink beanie, maybe, but he's really cool. He's got very affordable comic books, if you guys are into comic books. So, yeah. Anybody who subscribes to our YouTube this weekend, interested to win that panda shirt if you're into panda shirts. But it's all good. This is the part where I'm gonna just walk away. You do whatever you want. Y'all have a good day.
All right. So who is going to be all here today?
Heck if I know.
No, for us.
Oh, for us?
Yeah.
You and me and Seim?
You said something about a volunteer.
Yes, we have a volunteer, at most one volunteer. She will be calling me at 3 o'clock. What time is it right now?
12:38.
12:30? Cool. Did I say her name is Amelia?
Yeah.
Yeah, her name is
I
Amelia.
don't know who that is. Oh, you got another
Hi,
one.
sir. How's it going? I'll approach you if you don't hurt me. How are you, bro?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing absolutely swell. I'm on vacation. Yes, sir. We got a lot of free stuff for people. We got stickers, wristbands. Business cards are also free, but they're a little bit more boring. But we are a media company. We are Scaldstone Productions, as you see down there. We tell stories in a lot of forms. I do writing myself, but we also got podcasts and short form content. And right now, I'm premiering my short film in September. Are you local?
Sheraton, yes.
In Sheraton, yes. Not in Des Moines.
Yeah.
Understood. Well, if you got nothing to do on a random Thursday in September, I'd love to see you, brother. We got QR code. We are all QR coded up over here, if you, as you see. But yeah, we got lots of giveaways. Like subscribe this weekend, enter to win that shirt. or the QR code for that is to our Facebook event. Are you a movie guy? Yeah, what's your name, brother?
I'm Eric.
Eric? All right. What is a movie that you believe everybody should go see?
I would think about the Terminator Dark Fate.
Terminator Dark Fate. Okay.
And it's because you got the original character. What was her name? Linda Hamilton is still there, and it's a really good movie. So on the first Terminator 1 and 2 were great, but the rest of them they follow the same story. But I recommend seeing all three.
Okay. Cool. Well, good to know. Love that. What do you think makes a movie good?
It depends on the plot and not too fast.
Okay. So a good slow burn in the beginning, yeah?
It's kind of like, have you seen a movie called Death Note, which is on the live version?
I have. I've seen the movie Death Note, yeah.
The most thing about that is they went so fast and the plot was so fast. Like if you watch the anime, you can follow along. But with the movies, this like skip the whole, they skip the whole thing. I don't like that.
Understood. But yeah, you said your name was Eric, right? It was a pleasure to meet you, Eric. If you're interested in anything that we got going on, I encourage it. Don't want to mess up your cosplay. I understand if not. But yeah, we're here all weekend. It looks like you are too. So feel free to stop by, maybe talk on the podcast some more if you ever want. So thanks, Eric. You have a good rest of your Friday. Baller status.
So who's going to be here tomorrow then?
Tomorrow? Not Seim.
Are you sure? I thought Seim said he was coming with Miranda tomorrow.
Oh, well, he's probably doing the con on Saturday. Like he said, he'd work it on Friday and Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe he was saying Sunday then.
I don't know. But
I'll talk to him today about it. What about Sunday?
Whoa! I didn't even tell you who's there for Saturday.
Oh, well, why not?
Because you didn't let me get there.
You stopped talking.
You didn't let me get there.
Well, who's gonna be here Saturday?
Hi. Those stickers are free and wristbands are free if you're interested. Nana's coming tomorrow.
Okay.
So she's gonna bring her stuff. She ain't showing up until like 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Also in the morning, we got Lyra volunteering as well. So we got Lyra volunteering in the morning.
Bunch of people, I don't know.
I encouraged her to bring someone. I don't know if she will, but I encouraged her. And then, that's all for the people that could show up on Saturday. And then Sunday, hold up. It's you, me, Seim, and Lyra in the morning.
Okay.
And then once Lyra's done, Nana shows up. Oh, not to mention, I don't know what part of the day, but Marcellus and Vinny will be able to do Sunday. Sunday is going to be our most packed day for people.
The shortest day of the con, we have the most people.
Yep.
Okay.
That's how it worked out for people.
I guess, yeah.
Do you want me to be a little bit more assertive and when people should be working?
No.
Because I was about to tell you to do Twin Cities Con.
Well, I mean, I have a full-time job, man.
I also do.
Yeah. And
they told me it's just fine.
Well, yeah, because, you haven't taken off 2 months of work.
It's accumulative.
Yeah.
How have you taken 2 months of work off?
Because that's how much time off I've had to take off.
In the span of 2 years?
No, in the span of just this fiscal year. So I took off the whole month for my vacation.
Yes.
And then I took off another month collectively of everything else.
So everything else is like the rest of the year, right?
Yeah. Rest of the fiscal year till October.
So it should have just gone through then for your availability, right?
Huh?
Like it's if What are you getting off for the rest of the fiscal year, sir?
Well, I mean, it was everything except for Planet Fun Con. And, yeah, it was everything except for that. But
And now you're offering a trade.
I need to talk to him about it. I haven't gotten a chance
Saying,
to.
hey,
I briefly talked to him.
I
but
will
his friend
totally
was
not do
leaving.
Twin Cities Con if you give me 1 day of Planet Funk.
Well, I'm trying for all of it.
Okay, I appreciate you.
I
love
told you that already, but, you only hear what you want, right?
I only hear what I want, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I do.
Anyways, I am offering that trade to my boss. We'll see what happens, hopefully. But don't forget, I've also got our live event. I've got the Linkin Park concert. I took, I think, 2 days off for that. So, because it's so far away.
Gotcha.
I got a hotel room for that night.
Should we get Nebraska in here?
I was gonna ask if you maybe we get one of the Field of Geeks guys.
Maybe.
I mean, that way we can get a guest on here pretty early.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Let's take a look.
Aha!
So we got Bill coming over. 1 second.
What's up, Bill?
Mr. Bill.
I'll switch over.
Bill.
We got
Bill.
lots of framing space here.
Yes,
I got
we do.
From that chair
we got
to the
from
corner
that
of this
X
table.
to the table. So you're good. How's it going, bro?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing fantastic. This is probably like my favorite time of year, where we get to see you guys.
Yeah.
We get to see friends that definitely live across the country that we don't really get to see, and that's really my favorite part of doing these conventions is really just getting connected with new homies and maintaining those relationships with homies. But
exactly.
Yeah. How are you feeling, Bill?
I'm doing great. I'm just glad that the time has finally come.
Oh yeah.
It took us a little bit to get set up this year, but we made it. Happy to be here. Looking forward to your event in September.
Yes, sir.
It'll be the first one I've been able to go to. I didn't get to go last year.
Yeah, we missed you.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. Josh held it down with a couple other friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You guys got a pretty good crew, though, for...
Oh, yeah.
For that.
Dude, I love you guys so much. I never want to try to fit 8 people in one graphic ever again. I tell you what. Man, that was a good challenge, though. A healthy one.
Yeah.
Yes, stickers are free. Wristbands are free. But yeah, I mean, it was fun. I made it fit. I made everything fit. It's cool. I felt a little bit proud of myself fitting everybody in that one graphic.
You know what? I feel for you because I learned way too much about graphic design this year.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So you're taking on the thumbnails over for Field of Geeks? Oh,
no,
yeah. Bill of Field of Geeks, by the way.
Yes, Bill of Field of Geeks. Sorry. As you can't tell because I'm not wearing my official Field of Geeks shirt.
It's all good. It's all good.
But yeah, so of course it's our 10th year it'll be our 10th year in June. So we designed new shirts this year.
Yeah, it's got an X.
Yeah. I haven't quite gotten to the point of doing the thumbnails. Josh usually does that. But, oof, man.
So I noticed that your shirt says Creston. Are you from Creston?
What's that?
Are you from Creston?
No. So I have a gaming channel called Billy Creston.
Oh.
And the reason I did the 515, not only because
the area
code, it used to be called 515 Gaming.
Oh, okay.
But then I realized there's like 20 515 gamings out there.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, so I changed it to Billy Creston. But
okay.
2515 gamings.
There's a lot of them out there, and a lot of them have nothing to do with gaming.
Freaking
Which
really?
is weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you even talk about?
I don't know.
It's about getting girls. It's the game.
It is.
Yeah. That's what it's about.
Well, I think there's something that's like a add-on for PCs or something like that. That's like a 515 something.
Okay.
And I think that's where a lot of that came from.
Okay.
But I was the only one that had the parentheses around mine. Nobody else was that cool. But then again, you tell somebody to go to your YouTube channel and there's 20 of them out there, you don't know which one you're picking.
Yeah, that's why we are all QR coded up over there. I'm still super happy that we did the giant QR code.
We've got 7 different QR codes over there.
Yeah, See, right now I'm trying to figure out what our pitch could be in the most succinct manner.
Well, that's why we're bribing people this year.
Really? With candy?
Yeah. No, we've got, so we're doing a raffle over at our table, and I made a QR code for our table that goes right to our YouTube channel. So if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you get entered into the raffle.
Yes.
We've got artwork over there, movie posters, all kinds of stuff to give away.
Similar to that with the T-shirt, you know.
Yeah.
We only got one giveaway. We're lame, but
but it's an epic giveaway, though. Man, that shirt turned out awesome.
Oh, I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an awesome art commission by Crystal Waldron.
Yeah.
And then the design went to me, and I put the words on it. And then we took the words and the design to my friend Lucinda Creations, and she made it into a T-shirt.
Very cool.
Yeah, that T-shirt in total cost me about $200. Wonderful.
But it's priceless.
Yeah.
You know, because somebody's going to get to wear that and
Absolutely.
show the pride.
That's going to be worth $1 million.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a one of one as we speak right now.
Exactly. It's limited edition, man.
Yeah,
You
unless
can't
the
beat
winner
that.
is not a size medium, then it will be a one of two.
Well, they'll know somebody that can wear it.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah. But hey, 30 seconds to plug what you guys are doing.
All right. So we, like I said, Field of Geeks, it's our 10th year. Our second year having a table here at Des Moines Con. We've got all kinds of podcasts out there for you guys. We've got a new podcast called Number One Comics where myself and Jonah talk about first issues. And yes,
That's kinda cool.
we have a lot of issues to get through.
Nice. Do you guys ever do indie comics?
We do. We actually talked to Alex Daw, who wrote Toon Man. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but you can pick it up at Raygun. We did an interview with him. We also, Aunt Lucia, who is here at Des Moines Con today and all weekend, we have a comic over at our table that was worked on by him. You can get signed. So that's a cool incentive for you. And stop by, subscribe, say hello. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, they are 2 booths down from us. Hi, guys. How we do?
Love the Vegeta
Batman.
cosplay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Vegeta.
1 second. I'm going to go to work.
Oh, nice. That is really cool.
Well, hey, that's what I'm still here for.
Yeah.
So how have you been?
Not
It's
too
been a
bad.
minute.
It has been a minute. Like I said, usually everything we do with our podcast, labor of love, but this tested things a little bit this year.
Really?
We were a little bit late on the ball, but we got there in the end. That's all that matters.
Believe me and Isaac we're tested every day. I swear.
Yeah. And I have to say that it's so unfair that we are right here next to Stu's Barbecue.
Yeah.
Because
it just smells good.
their barbecue nachos are phenomenal. Totally worth every penny.
Looking at their menu, they're a little expensive for con.
They are a little
food,
bit,
but I might get some. We'll see. I'm pretty hungry.
Yeah. Well, and then they've got the vending people right across from us, so that doesn't help.
It's a good little spot for people trying to come get food. Come say hi to us.
It is. I actually kind of like where we're at this year, because last year we were clear back in that corner over there.
Yeah. I liked the spot personally, mostly just because of 501st. They were directly across from us. I feel like we got a lot of foot traffic because of that.
Yeah.
But I get where you're coming from. It's just kind of back in the far corner. It's not the most ideal spot.
Right.
Is it just me, or does it feel like there's a little bit less more vendors or exhibitors out here than there were last year?
I think so, but last year we had, I think Misfits was on the far end of us last year.
Yeah.
And they had kind of a big display too.
They did.
Then again, on the other side of us was a few people that I don't think were able to make it.
There was a few people last year that just kind of didn't show up for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I think there's actually the people right behind us. They're not here yet, so.
Right.
It just kind of happens with any con. Like it happened at Twin Cities Con. There was a group of people directly across from us that didn't show up for the first day at all.
Really?
So,
we were thinking about Twin Cities Con, actually. How is that compared to Des Moines Con?
I'd say it's probably near identical. It was an amazing experience. It really was, but I'm not going next year or this year.
Yeah.
Just because it's just kind of far away from me, and I got to take time out for work. It's just a process for me.
I hear you.
But
there's only so much PTO I'm allowed at work. So.
I already used all mine, so that's the problem.
Yeah.
No, it is a great con. It's ran by Nerd Street as well.
Yeah.
We're also doing MadX. That's also a Nerd Street con. So we got approved for all 3 of those.
Nice.
So we're actually gonna be in them. I'm really looking forward to MadX because that's in Madison, Wisconsin. I got buddies that live in Wisconsin, so I'm pretty excited for that one.
There you go.
But Twin Cities Con was pretty cool. I do recommend it.
Yeah.
We were right next to this lightsaber vendor, and they were a bunch of really cool guys.
That's cool.
I talked to them a lot, just
Well, I think
conversations.
that's the great part about last year and this year both. We've, you kind of get to know your neighbors. You get to talk to them about what they've got going on. You get to tell them about what you've got going on. It all works out really well.
Yeah.
So.
That's one reason why I am happy to be here. And it looks like you guys have set up a pretty good booth this year too. So
Yeah, we originally kind of went for a less is more kind of thing. We had a TV last year that just kind of had like a looping graphic thing on it, and we're like,
we had my iPad over there. We had that playing a playlist of our shorts.
Yeah.
And, now we're not doing that.
Well, yeah, nobody really did it. Not like it didn't really change anything.
Yeah.
It was just something for people to look at.
Oh, look at this.
I do.
Look at this. You see this?
This is awesome.
You see this?
You got the whole Deadpool family up here. This is pretty cool.
Awesome.
What's up, guys?
Going.
Very cool.
But I have to apologize to you because I have not yet had a chance to sign the flag.
Oh,
so I got to rectify that at
I'd
some
love
point.
to see you do that. We don't have a Sharpie, but
That's all right. If I don't get it here, I'll get it in September.
Yes, we are giving away that flag on at the event. So
Are you really?
Yeah, that'll be your last day to do so.
Oh wow!
If you've checked our Instagram, this flag has been a little bit adventurous.
Yes, it's been to
you guys,
Arizona.
It went to a wrestling event. Not
It
too
went
long
to the
ago,
Royal
too.
Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
it went
awesome.
to Four Corners. It's been a lot of the places in the West.
Yeah.
I gotta mail it to my cousin who lives in San Diego, because I was in California a few months ago and I forgot to bring the flag. And so I'm like, you know what? Let's just mail it to my cousin who lives in California. We're gonna make that happen. Yeah.
Very
Or I
cool.
just pay Aubrey Sitterson like $15. Hey man, bring this home with you at the end of the event.
There
Then
you go.
mail it back after you take a picture in front of your house or something.
There you
Yeah,
go.
this is Red Rock Amphitheater.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then we've got. Hang on, I
Let's
gotta
see.
scroll a
Where
little
else
bit.
has it been in the last year?
Should be right. Where?
See,
Where'd it
what I
go?
want to do at these conventions is actually get some pretty cool people to sign the flag. You know? Like,
Yeah.
what if Charlie Cox signed the flag?
Oh,
You know?
that'd be worse.
That was one of the arches at Arches National Park.
Nice.
I spent some time in Colorado and Utah
Very nice.
last month, and we got a lot of cool stuff there. Oh, that's the one I was looking for. Another one of the arches.
Nice. Nice.
But the
Very
one
cool.
that's very I don't want to say clickbaity, but the famous spot is Four Corners.
Oh,
Yes, the
nice.
famous Four Corners.
There we
How
go.
many states has it been to now?
Well, probably like 9.
It's
7.
been to Davenport,
Between the
which I
7.
know is not a different state, but that's the
It
coolest
almost
place in
feels
Iowa.
like it. Yeah.
Coolest place
I would
in
not say
Cro-
that's the coolest place in Iowa.
It is the coolest place in Iowa,
No.
I don't know.
in my humble opinion. Coolest
As
place
someone
in
who
Iowa.
grew up in Davenport, no.
Well,
see,
yeah, it's a little
if
bit
you've-
watered
if
down
you've
for you.
grown up there, then it's probably not.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of like how people like
I spent summers there.
like people born in New York, raised in New York, they just call it the city,
Yeah.
not New York City.
Right.
They take it for granted, man.
I guess fair enough.
But
I have to say, my personal favorite place in Iowa
Yeah, best
is
place
the
in
Amana
Iowa.
Colonies.
was that?
See,
The
that's
Amana Colonies.
Never been.
that's what
Oh,
I
man.
think. That's
You
pretty
gotta
high
go.
up there for me.
You've got to go.
Best
It-
place in Iowa for you?
I there's a lot, but because there's a lot of places I haven't gone to that I really want to, like Orange City or Jamaica.
Right.
Jamaica, Iowa?
Yeah,
Excuse me?
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
famous.
There it is. We have a lot of foreign cities right here in
Yeah.
our humble state of Iowa.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me
Sorry.
about these colonies.
They
So
meant-
this was something that I've been doing since I was a kid, and now I've been able to pass it on to my daughter as well. But it's like a Dutch colony kind of thing. There's there's several different Amanas within Amana. There's like Homestead, Main Amana, Little Amana, so on and so forth. But they've got all kinds of they've got like general stores. They've got a great like smokehouse where you can get like jerky and
we
sausage and
used
stuff
to
like
get
that.
We gotta go
at the sandwich shop that I work at for a long time. But
I
they
have to
started
get a
having
pound every time I'm there.
They started having production values with the shipping and stuff.
Oh yeah,
the tariffs.
Errors.
Just kidding.
No.
It's within the state, so there's no tariffs.
I've been to the Amana colonies one time personally. I went with my grandparents and my cousins. It was a great experience.
It is
fantastic.
Well,
I gotta go.
And if you're somebody that likes to, bike,
yes,
you can literally get to everywhere in Amana on a bike trail. And there's a lily pond out there that if you go like the right time in July, all the lilies are blooming and stuff like that. It's great.
Why have my parents never told me about this at all?
Because your parents aren't cool. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Well,
I have no idea. No, I'm kidding. I'm
It's
sorry.
all good. It's all
It's
good.
true.
Love you, Pastor Debbie.
That's Nana.
That's Nana. That's grandmother.
Nana. That's
grandma.
grandmother. That's
Yes.
right.
That's all good.
Oh, there's motion in my home.
He knows things though.
Yeah, he does.
Nana is love Pastor Debbie. For sure.
Excuse me.
But yeah, I would say that's probably my favorite place to go. That's, to me, it's like a spiritual reset.
Really?
I can go there no matter how bad of a mood I'm in, and it's gone.
Where in Iowa is this?
It's about 2 hours east.
2 hours
of Des
east.
Moines.
Okay.
Not
Orange
that far.
City
to
is
know.
also a Dutch sort of settlement.
Yeah.
What's your Jordan? What's your best Dutch accent?
Don't.
I used to do it a bit as a kid because I have a Dutch last name, so I have Dutch ethnicity. But I couldn't do it anymore.
No.
Isn't it like you talk like this or something?
It's kind of more like Swedish. It's pretty similar to Swedish. Like that. Like that. We don't want to be.
That's about all I can do about it.
Hey. The Dutch are also white, so it's not racist.
Wow.
You can't
But
be racist. to
apparently,
white people. That's the
the
rule,
Dutch
you know?
love oranges. Apparently, like this is the thing. They have this entire orange festival that they do every year. Sometimes, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to look into it again. I did a project in middle school about it, but like that was almost 20 years ago at this point.
Right.
No, not almost. It's almost 15 years ago.
I actually have like family heritage in Amana, like
do you now?
generations
Oh.
back. So that's
This
probably
guy's
what,
royalty over there.
Yeah, so that's probably what prompted my grandmother to like want to go every once a year.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
and this was when she had her
gonna go to
gigantic Cadillac that is like
boat.
5 tons of American steel or whatever you want to call
cars.
it. But
Fantastic.
yeah, we always had to get up there at like 6 o'clock in the morning because there's a certain bakery that when they run out, they shut down for the day.
Oh.
And so her thing was getting like the fresh bread and stuff like that. So, yeah.
I don't think I got to enjoy any of that. We went to one of the windmills, one of the grain mills, and we actually we did a tour throughout it, and we got to see that process happening. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that's really the only thing I remember from that trip. But it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to think.
Boy.
Because there's a lot of episodes that I want to do. Location-based episodes. I want to do one in Orange City. I want to do one in the Amana colonies.
We want to do one totally on the flip side of what we've been talking about.
Oh, yeah?
But we want to do one at Villisca.
We did that.
Did you really?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
It's one of our most viewed videos.
Wow. I'm gonna have to check
Fantastic.
that out.
No, it was supposed to be a Halloween special. It came out, 4 months late, but that's my fault just because of things happening.
Right.
Sometimes life gets in the way.
Right.
And editing a 3-hour-long podcast episode takes a lot of time.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Let's see. That was a while ago. Because we were trying to do a bonus episode for every single holiday.
Right.
But yeah, Spooky Time bonus Villisca episode right there.
Ooh, nice. I'm going to have to check
about
that out.
a year ago now. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
It's definitely, that's probably one of our highest like production value episodes. I put everything I had into that, so it ended up being pretty good.
Nice.
Let's see, what else was it? I wanted to do one at the highest point in Iowa, like the highest elevation point, because they have like a little thing for it there.
Oh,
and I just was like, I just want to like set up the mobile podcast stuff and do one there because I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
This kind of started. We did an episode in my also. So I had split parents, so I grew up in both Dallas Center and Davenport. So, but there's a small town Dallas Center. There's a little gazebo there in the park, and we did an episode there, and it was amazing.
Oh wow.
It was a beautiful scene. It was just really good.
Yeah.
And like that's kind of where that came from. So I highly recommend doing those out in the environment episodes for you guys.
Love to.
It honestly, it changes your perspective, I think.
Yeah. All right.
I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you're a busy man. You got a con to do as well.
That's right.
But like I don't know if I just told you, we're going to try to record the entire day.
Oh,
like
cool.
the whole day.
Oh, nice.
Like nice 7-hour long episode, but it's a bonus episode. And
right.
we're going to time code it so that we have different points. So we'll have yours time coded so that we know someone can click exactly to you and see just when you're on.
Okay.
So just
Cool.
for the people that enjoy that. But
We'll probably have Josh come over here at some point too.
yeah, that'd be cool too.
All
I
right.
mean, I'm not trying to kick you out. You can hang out more if you want.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know you can stay as long as you want. You can go whenever you want.
Well, I probably should go rescue Josh here. Make
Okay.
sure he's not.
I will take that from you. Oh, yes, handshake.
Thank you.
And I will take that.
All right.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Have a good con.
How am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm doing great. I think we got like 5 subscribers.
Yeah.
And it's been an hour.
Yeah.
And a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got.
Yeah.
Oh, we got 4 subscribers. Never mind. This is the worst day ever. I hate
What?
myself. This is all for nothing.
What?
We got 4 subscribers instead of 5.
Okay.
I'm mistaken.
Is that?
This is the worst day ever. I want to go home.
There's not like a big difference there.
Ooh, we're at 318. Oh, that
Look at
is.
that.
That's 6. No, that's 7. Because we were at 311, right?
Yeah.
Or what's the stats say? It probably won't come through till tomorrow, huh?
I guess not. Oh
Okay.
yeah, it only goes till the 29th. There's supposed to be a live count. Where's the live count?
Where the lie count? Where the lie count? Where the lie count? Bow, bow.
Live count. Not a live count.
Where the lie count?
Live count.
So, Jordan, tell me again why you think recording the entire time is a good idea.
So we can keep talking to people.
We do that off recording.
Yeah, but now we're doing it on recording.
Sure.
That's the point. It's to
So,
record what
okay,
we weren't
so
previously recording.
If I knew that this was your idea ahead of time,
I mean, you
'cause
were
you
talking
never
about the
said a
double
single
camera
thing,
thing.
you never told me,
So,
you
like,
know?
you knew about the cameras.
no, I just, when we do big events like this, I'd like to have just everything that we have, But honestly, if we're doing something, if we're going to do something like that, how about we make some adjustments at the start of tomorrow? What if we have a second camera angle?
So I've been thinking
pointed
about
out
that.
to the booth. What if we have a mic arm on the table and people can just join the podcast whenever they want?
I like that idea. The only problem I have is like some people don't want to be on camera.
That's fine. How we doing, guys?
My feet are hurting so much. Okay. I scooted.
How about more?
Okay.
How about some more? And some more? A little more. Keep going. Yeah. All right. A little more. Double everything that you just did.
What?
Yeah.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yes, sir. We are here with the illustrious Ben.
Hello.
I forgot what your last name was.
Anderson.
Ben Anderson.
How do you
Anderson.
forget Anderson?
I know. It's my sister's last name.
That is
Fun
like
fact.
a very common last name.
I know.
I mean, it's like Smith these days.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I guess it's just been that long since we talked. We met. I forgot how we met. It was mostly just through texting
So I actually
But you
was
met
here
my
in-
buddy Jordan
Yep,
here.
last year because you were next to somebody, a good friend of my ex-wife. She was manning their podcast booth, so I had to stop in. I had to stop in and say hello. And then they remembered that I've been acting, and then somebody perked up at that, and they go, the guy who's doing this booth needs actors. Do you want to leave your contact info? We don't know where he went, but you ran off somewhere. I don't know where.
Wait. Was it the Orange podcast?
The previous one?
Yeah.
It's a now defunct podcast.
Yes,
so.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Something
no
about
longer
Froyo.
Yeah. Yep.
Your ex-wife was a part of that
It
podcast?
was her friend, one of her friends.
Oh.
That's how I knew.
Ex-wife's friend.
Yep.
Gotcha. Small world. I didn't know that was the connection. Okay.
Yeah. So
Because
that's why
I was
over
out.
here.
I forgot what I was out for, but Jordan's like, "Hey, dog, you ought to get back over here because someone says that they're an actor," and I'm like, "Oh shoot, really?"
Isaac, I need one of those sprints. I'm on my way.
I think you were getting like food or something to drink or something.
I don't know. As of
Probably.
where we are right now, it's almost 4:00. I haven't eaten yet.
Ooh.
You don't need food.
I kind of go in ninja mode, but I'm kind of getting a headache right now, and
Be strong,
although
little man.
concession food is really expensive, I might
You got
just
a budget. You got a
Be
budget for it.
Be strong,
you
little
do.
man.
You do.
Although
You
what
do
I
it.
like to do is there's a couple of really nice places outside the convention area. So what I'll do is I'll go in the morning, go through the afternoon, and then plan to just go kind of pig out.
I'm actually surprised that you didn't pack a lunch.
I never pack a lunch. I'm not prepared for these things.
You should pack a lunch, man.
I mean, I prepared myself when we
Be
went
cheaper.
to Minnesota for that convention. All right, I brought all the canned beans I could possibly
So
find.
hold on.
All right?
You'll prepare for one in Minnesota, but not one where we live not even 30 minutes away.
Okay,
Yes.
but in his defense, I do the same thing.
Logically.
Because I'm like, I
I'm
live
home.
here. Yeah, I
Yeah, but if you don't want to spend the money or don't have the willpower to fight the urge to get the concession food, why not bring a lunch?
Yeah.
box lunch, pack lunch, bag
Get
lunch.
frame a little bit, baby girl. There you go.
I smell
But yeah.
okay. I showered this morning.
It's been a long time. Ben, I don't think I've ever really sat down and asked you about your experience with Peace Walker, but
I will. It was like, Apocalypse Now was just horrible, and no. I am impressed with your work ethic. I'm impressed with you as a director. You handled that set very well. I kudos to you. Tip of the hat.
I did not ask for this, by the way.
No. This is my.
Did you pay him?
No.
How much did he
money,
pay you?
No money has exchanged hands. This is my personal and
Is he
factual
threatening
opinion.
you?
No. I'm not under duress. I'm not
Okay.
winking or blinking.
Blink 3 times if he's threatening.
What if I have to blink 4 times? What does that mean?
That you got glaucoma.
That you're fine.
I might need glasses. But no, you did an excellent job. That's what kind of really, just even the quick meet that I had with you a year ago, really is what I was like, okay, he's got the passion, he's got the drive. Let's see what this quote-unquote kid, because, you are a little younger
While we're
than me.
stroking your ego, I'll jump in too.
I'm old.
I think that you did a great job on this current movie. And if you don't know, the current movie that's coming out is going to be a banger. I would go and see it. So
How? I was about to say you
You
haven't
do
seen
know-
me do the movie, but you live at where we did the movie.
I lived it.
Yeah, you lived it.
I was there on set just as much as you were.
Well, I don't know about that, but yeah. Well, that's very nice. I was actually just mostly wondering your perspective on how things went for you and all that. I've been really meaning to get people from Peace Walker in and sharing their experience and what made them want to do it and all this stuff. And
Well, for me, I personally believe that an excuse isn't good or bad. It's either accepted or not accepted. So I will leave that up to you and the listeners. But I feel like I was kind of busy. I wasn't off book like I wanted to be. So my personal experience, I felt like I could have been a little bit better, a little more on top of things, a little more peak performance. So that was just kind of one of my own shortcomings there.
Understood.
Granted, and again, an excuse, it was a couple of years since the last time I was in front of a camera.
Yeah.
So it's like riding a bike, but for me it was a little bit of a rusty bike, and I had to change the chain and get a different seat.
You lost the balance a little bit, but you kept getting back up.
That's not on him. That's on me. And
I mean, I think, long story short, we got it done, even though it was a post-production nightmare. We got it done. What you did was awesome. I was really happy with the character that you had to portray. And, I mean, if you're getting down on yourself about availability, you were as available as we could make it happen for. So,
Alrighty.
So,
All right.
it got done. That
Question
was the whole
for you.
goal. What?
If you would be asked to do another one, would you?
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay. There you go, Isaac. You have options. You have lots of options.
I am available. I am not union, so my daily per diem is that's redundant. My per diem is very, very low. I work for peanuts, salted or unsalted.
See, what's funny is I've been trying to encourage my people that I work with to say, if they ask, hey, how much Isaac pay you to do this project?
Industry
and
standard.
then you lie because
industry
then you want to
standard.
get paid
Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah. He gave me $15,000 for that 3-second clip. That guy's loaded. It's crazy.
I sneezed in a scene
Yeah.
and he gave me $100K easy.
Yeah, I'll even cut you guys a deal. I'll leave for
might
you
get
guys
me an Oscar,
at $8,000.
fingers crossed. The Academy's listening.
Yeah, something like that. Amelia, how you doing? Yeah, we love that. Did I look pretty today?
You are beautiful. Look at you.
He doesn't look pretty every day?
I am getting
No.
way too many compliments.
There's some days
per
where
minute.
Isaac is rough.
I mean, he lives with me, so.
Okay. Roomies. Got it.
I've walked in on him sitting on the sofa looking like a homeless person.
Hey, man.
If
I
you
live
can't look
on
like
that
a
sofa.
homeless person in your own home, like where else can you do it? I guess on the street where it's acceptable? Question mark.
Yeah.
Where it's acceptable.
Go outside next
Don't
to
look
the
like
trash
that on the
cans.
curb, bro.
Go outside next to Jesse's trash
Go
cans
make some
and
raccoon
lay
friends.
down like
Yeah.
the good homeless person you are.
Isn't he like so Superman today?
Yep, that's my.
Well, I
casual
mean, they
cosplay.
do. Is he here yet? What day
Brandon
is he
Routh,
here?
he was supposed to be here all 3 days.
Is he there?
I have
don't know.
not
Yeah, he just
checked
got
yet.
here.
They didn't cancel.
I haven't checked out the
him.
celebrity section.
They canceled a couple other people.
I mean, D'Onofrio didn't make it.
Yeah.
A little bummed about that, but I get it. But if it's the same reason as last year, that means they're shooting. Maybe they're doing some pickups on Daredevil, the second season.
Well, if that were
or-
the case, Charlie Cox wouldn't be able to be here.
Not necessarily. If they
If
got
they're
other
all
stuff.
done with him and
Yeah.
don't need him for any more of the
guess
scenes.
So, yeah, if they just need some isolated
So
shots
to
of
bring this a little full
D'Onofrio.
circle on Peacemaker, there were a couple of pickup scenes that I was needed for when nobody else was there.
Yeah.
They were all at their own conventions and
Yeah,
stuff. I had to cancel
I'm missing
my
the
appearance.
fun, Isaac. I'm sitting here and I'm not able to go have fun.
It's all good. It'll happen. I mean, making movies is fun.
Yes.
It actually is. I prefer to be behind the camera if I have the choice. But my very first directorial debut was a student production play. And one of my lead actors was late, so I filled in, and all the other actors were like, "Why aren't you playing this role? Why aren't you?" I'm like, "Because I've done some acting, and I want the experience of directing, and
That's
I've
when
never
you look
done
at him
that."
because I'm the director, damn it.
Well, yeah, here's the thing. I think as directors, you know exactly how you want a character to be portrayed, so you would portray it exactly like that.
But that wasn't the point. Like I wrote, directed, and co-directed because I knew that I was biting off more than I could chew.
But you were looking for the experience of directing
Yes,
instead of
yeah.
acting. So.
Shout out to my buddy Austin Golightly. I don't know. I hope he's doing well, but he was my co-director for my very first student production for a play based off of Edgar Allan Poe and how addiction affects people.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Why don't you make a movie like that? I have lots of insight from the paper mill.
From the paper mill. I don't know. I really want to make some films that are really based
Is that
in like
the
human
title?
psychology. You know?
No.
Coming next summer, The Paper Mill.
I mean, as we speak, I know we're pushing this short film currently, but I'm starting to do some workings with my first feature.
There you go. There you go. That's
so we're gonna skip a year with the annual film releases, and the first feature will come out in probably like 2027.
buckle up and strap in. That's gonna be That's gonna be real fun, and also you're probably gonna just hate everything and then
hold on to your ass cheeks, boyo.
Well, here's
we're going
the thing.
clench.
I've learned that a lot of people who are tied to something that they're very, very, very passionate about, there's going to be like every little thing that's not exactly part of their vision, they're going to hate it and think it's bad. Because one time, when I was studying up on Steven Spielberg, he went on a vacation to go meet George Lucas to talk about a little movie called Indiana Jones.
Never heard of it. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's that?
They were talking about it, and the
Is
way
that the movie about the pirates?
No.
Damn.
But I mean, depending on. Never mind.
I was going to say there isn't one with actual pirates, but I mean,
there should have been.
the way
a really good one.
The way Spielberg tells the story is that he met up with George Lucas after getting done with a movie that George was just not very satisfied with, and he predicted that it was going to be awful. It was Star Wars. It was the first Star Wars movie.
Dude, Lucas was so hard on himself. It was ridiculous.
He lost weight. He got sick.
Oh,
he stressed of
he
it
thought
all.
that this movie was going to tank, and it blew up. And it was like, dude, you made laser swords. What did you think was going to happen?
He went against the conventional norm of the time. Like, who's doing a soundtrack with no pop music? What are you doing? You're crazy. He beat the odds, and that's. He had the passion and the vision, and he literally put himself into it.
Yeah.
And if that's what you do in any project, whether it be cosplay, whether it be podcasts, whether it be, I don't think you can count yourself a failure.
Amelia, look up. Look up. That way.
That way.
That way. That way.
Yep, look up.
Look up in the sky.
Up there.
But
what is it?
Yeah, from that story alone, I've learned that even if I make a masterpiece, there's going to be parts that I just don't like about anything that I make, And so
that's just
it's just part of the
creative.
It's part of the creative
that's
process
like
almost.
any artist, whether you're a painter, you sketch, you direct, you act, whatever your art form is, you are your harshest and hardest critic.
Yeah. Like with OnlyFans, I put some stuff out.
I don't think
and
that's
like,
the same thing.
If I shot it from a different angle.
Technically, it's been. They do say we're not about what everybody thinks about when they hear OnlyFans. I mean, technically.
Look me deep into my soul.
Yeah.
That is a lie, and we all know it.
OnlyFans was just like.
Okay, then
it was going to be like its own Patreon.
Well, Goldstone Productions OnlyFans will be going live this summer. It will not have any questionable content on it.
We will treat it like it's a Patreon.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, what if you get actual funding from that? There for your feature. There, you heard it here
I'd
first.
cry. Because if I told anybody, I would just say that it's my Patreon page.
Honestly,
because
then they're going to ask you for the link.
I'm not going to be
They're
like,
I wanna
go to my
your link?"
OnlyFans page, and they're going to look at me funny and go, I'm good.
The OnlyFans is free, but it's got exclusive links on how you could purchase our DVDs.
And it's just the link to purchase the DVD.
Yeah,
It's not actually to purchase the DVD.
No.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or it's just
Actually,
me.
it's paid content for tasteful nudes.
It's your behind the scenes.
It's me with my sun hat.
Yep, just right there. Me with the Scully cap.
I mean, if you need me in a Speedo,
there you go.
Yeah.
I'll sacrifice. I'll
We've got options. We can get tons of people on board with this,
I was going to say it's all just behind the scenes, but it's literally just like a camera staring at an empty chair while you're directing elsewhere.
Does that mean if we did it that way, would we technically, unfortunately, become pimps?
No,
because you're doing it yourself. You're your own pimp then.
Yeah, we're not paying anybody.
No
this
money
is
has
true.
exchanged hands.
Yeah, exactly.
But no one's paying us.
This is a horrible idea. But hey, this is Ben Anderson. Thank you so much, Ben. I don't mean to kick you off or anything. I just want you to enjoy the rest of your con.
This is the first time I'm doing multiple days here. Again, talking about local cons. If it's a con in Minnesota, I've done GalaxyCon in Minneapolis, and for that, I'll go multiple days. This is the first time I've done Des Moines Con for all 3 days. So
Yeah, you got a lot ahead of you.
yeah, so I'm good with
Just
pacing
walk
myself.
really slow.
And I'm okay with today was more recon. Like, okay, where has my favorite booth moved? Too many words. Where did they get put?
Favorite
We're lost.
We're someone's favorite booth.
Okay, real story though. I was only here 20 minutes, and I ran into this fine
It
gentleman.
was destined. It was destined. What's funny
I feel
is
that he was probably just sprinting around actually looking for you.
I was actually gonna find a cosplayer that I love and
You
talk
don't-
to him. 'Cause
You
we're
don't have to
friends.
lie that you've air tagged his car and knew that he was here. It's,
What was
it's fine.
what was in the crafty? What was in that punch on the set of Peace Walker? Like,
It was a little tracking device
Yeah, I was
that
gonna say, what
attaches
did
the
I-
inner lining of your
nanobots.
stomach.
That was the real movie. Yeah, crazy.
It's a little Truman Show.
Oh yeah, you haven't finished recording.
There you go. Yep.
Oh man, so good. But yeah, I was looking for a cosplayer, and then I ran into an author that we had on the podcast in Minnesota, and loved him. He was so wanting to just talk and catch up, and then I got a phone call from her because she needed to show up and volunteer.
But she's doing a great job. It looks like
She is. Yeah, I had to connect with her, but then at the same time, I ran into you. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 different people that changed the goal of why I went out there, and then I came back with you and grabbed us a pass and then helped her out. So
4 people.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, Isaac will just leave the booth and just come back with an army of people.
I mean, what we're being
holy
handed?
Snap!
There's a person behind the curtain.
Pay no attention.
Did you
to a
just
man
buy
behind the
me
curtain.
this?
Water under the bridge.
Razor Ramon.
That's sick.
Woo! Wow.
Homie got me a defining moments razor. That's sick.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, he used your credit card.
He's got my credit card.
That's why
crazy.
I joked.
That's crazy. How much was that?
You don't need to know.
Don't worry about it.
Probably $120.
If it was $200, I'll go make a trade.
We all kind of started to
Why?
go into a.
What are you trading?
Oh, we got Redbird Embroidery by Carrie Boise.
I need that.
Shout out. Free
Shout out to
publicity.
that person.
Where are they at?
Probably here.
I have to find them. I
Find
need
them.
a hat embroidered.
Yes, we encourage that actually.
Pick a couple names out there.
Pick a couple names. Winner,
winner,
chicken dinner. This is for the Field of Geeks
Hello.
raffle, and we got Ty Collison.
Nice.
And then another one,
How many do you need drawn?
we got Devin Allen.
Sweet.
Congrats, Ty and Devin.
Good job, Ty and Devin.
Yeah, that's really fun stuff. You want to say anything, Jordan?
No.
Okay.
I
Very
mean, if-
nice.
It's too many words, not
Too
one.
little words.
Yeah. What are you doing, dude?
I really, really am so hungry, though. Do you guys got this? I'm gonna go eat something.
Sure. I
He
can
couldn't.
continue.
He couldn't.
You sure?
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll
Okay.
make someone better appear. Don't go away.
Let's see if we can.
All right. Let's see if I can conjure up someone better. Hey,
No?
stop running
What?
away from me. Don't run away
He's
from.
gone. He gone.
Get back here. With the power of Grayskull, get the hell over here.
I don't wanna.
Oh,
You
look,
can't make
someone
me.
better. It's Jordan.
I wouldn't say I'm better.
You can't make
Isaac's
me. You're not
definitely
my real
better.
dad.
He's
Stop
not
it.
my real dad.
No. Stop.
I gotta do D20.
Well, that's
Okay.
sick.
Every
Dragon
con,
scales?
no matter where I'm at, dice. Always.
Always.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've ever left a convention without
Have you ever
purchasing-
known a D&D nerd to not be into other nerd stuff?
Okay, any nerd is into other nerd stuff usually, but my point is I haven't played D&D in years, and
I played 2 weeks ago.
I don't. Nice. I have not played in years, and I still buy new dice as if I'm going to play tomorrow.
You're just preparing, okay?
Never in the Boy Scouts, always prepared.
Yes. Was in the Boy Scouts.
I
Still
can't get it
always
out.
prepared.
There you go. There you go.
Can't get it out.
Yeah.
It's a sign from God that you're not supposed to take it out yet.
I'm just gonna put it
Can't
back.
play with your toy yet, Jordan.
I'm just gonna put it back.
It's not time.
It's not a toy. It's just
Can't
a
roll your die.
D20.
Can't roll your die. You failed your Constitution saving throw. I'm sorry.
It's not even a 1. It's not even a 0. It's just you can't roll.
Yep, it's cocked. I'm sorry. Can't accept your roll.
What would you do if you were a DM in that situation? Cannot roll. What
Cry.
happens?
Die. Your character has exploded. You don't know why.
Rest in peace, D20.
Oh, there you go.
Well, yeah, it would also get like thrown across the room at that point.
Oh, here we go. Let's get meta. A character that is a D20.
Mage hand.
It's like the
It's
the
just a
piece of bread one.
D20 that's sentient.
Dragon Ball.
Whenever it gets knocked down, whatever it lands on is now their roll.
Yep. This is how my mind works. Just
The
random.
character is perplexually clumsy
Oh.
and trips all the time. So every time they roll is when their character trips.
Isaac had a lot of really unique character ideas. Like one time it was a fish in a fishbowl riding a bear, an owl bear, but you know, that's besides the point. But yeah, he would come up with these crazy ideas. Or like Elroy Defoe, you remember that one? The goblin that was in a wheelchair?
Yep.
That had a crown
Okay.
stuck up his
okay.
butt. Yeah, don't ask me how that works. That's a question for Isaac.
There's many characters that Isaac has made that are
This sounds.
chef's kiss.
This sounds amazing.
And we try to play D&D every Friday night, but like sometimes it doesn't always happen.
I mean, that's the
various
curse
reasons.
of D&D.
Yes. Especially when you're all old and have jobs.
Yeah.
Responsibilities.
I know.
I make it a point.
Why
to
did we
go to
grow up?
D&D, so like you know.
It's a trap. Anybody listening, don't grow up. It's
You know the meme "return to monkey"? I don't want to return to monkey. I want to return to child.
there. You go.
Yeah, not that far.
What do you mean? I wouldn't mind being 8
No,
again.
I mean, not as far as monkey.
Oh, throw it back to 5. I'll be happier than hell. Can I at least just keep the information that I know now?
Oh
Rewind
my
it.
god, that
No.
would.
I'll be
You get
like a
nothing.
super villain.
Yeah, well, that's
nothing.
also a burden of.
The burden of knowledge.
Yeah, you don't.
That's fine.
I don't know.
He's just-
Me as a 5-year-old with that burden of knowledge, no.
I'd be having so much fun because I don't have to worry about bills for another 13 years.
Okay. Fair enough.
Which means you can start saving all the birthday money now so that you could buy the house.
There you go. You heard it here, folks, kids. Any
Time
5-year-olds,
travel.
any 5-year-olds out there, start saving your birthday money now, and you can get that house.
Yep. Start putting it into a trust,
I mean,
you know, start
theoretically,
growing it,
yeah.
you invest.
Yeah, that would work.
Used
I
to
mean,
be able to put it into CDs and actually get some decent returns.
now it's just 401ks and sadness.
Is that the new name of this podcast?
Yeah.
401k and sadness.
Make a good podcast.
Yeah.
Just 3 depressed middle-aged men around a table. I had to pay the water bill today.
True story. I've got
Yeah.
some bills I still have to pay.
Yeah, I got all of mine squared away today except for my my phone bill, but that's not due for another week, so
I
we'll worry
have
about that with
paid
the next
everyone.
paycheck.
They're paid.
Nice. That's why you're broke.
Now I can. Yes, the mortgage came out and the
So you're
car
at the
insurance
con.
came out, and I had $6 when I arrived here, and
Nice.
parking was $12.
Nice. Did Isaac?
So that's what you're talking about OnlyFans. Now I get it. Now it's clicking.
yeah,
it's,
see, there you
it's,
go.
it's
We need to
making
make
sense.
money.
Well, soon enough we're
He's
gonna
got
start
a parking
getting.
ticket to
Who
pay
wants
there.
Who wants pictures of my feet?
Soon enough we're gonna start getting some ad partners, some actual ad partners, and we'll start reading ads
I just want to
every
start.
episode
I just want to start emailing a
and
bunch
making
of
money.
businesses.
I'm gonna. That's what I plan on doing as soon as Isaac gets the
I wonder if I
LLC.
can get the company that I really want.
You never
So-
know until you reach out.
So
I
you're,
can email
you're
them.
gonna announce. Unfortunately, the test came back and we have ads.
Yes. Yes. I mean, we technically already have
Oh
one that
my
we read
gosh,
sometime.
we could do a skit.
Yeah.
Isaac in a doctor's office room. You come in a white coat. Oh my God, sir. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And you just hug him. And he's like, what? What is it, Doc? You're positive for ads. And then you turn you cut back to the to us sitting at the table. Okay, we're gonna hit you with ads now. You thought that no ad revenue on YouTube. Well, sorry to say, these aren't skippable.
I mean, everything's skippable if you try hard enough.
I mean, true. You could just click.
Exit out, get back in.
Well, I mean, like the ads that
Not
are
that
in the
I'm
videos.
encouraging
I mean, like,
this.
Be even more cruel. We'd start getting ad revenue on YouTube so that we put that. They tried to skip. You hit an ad. An unskippable 2-minute ad. That's what you get for. That's what you get for skipping our ad.
So
He's hustling over here.
I guess I didn't see Isaac's process. Did he adjust the camera?
I have no idea.
Okay.
We could just be staring straight into the food court.
Well, it's got a pretty wide frame on
Okay, I'm
it.
gonna shuffle.
But like we had it perfect so that it
Just
was
keep moving back and
that
forth. We'll
X
get you
right
in the
there
frame eventually.
and all the way to the table. So
It'll be like Pong. Just bounce back and forth between this bar here, and you'll probably be in frame.
I've just
I'm just
been
more worried
chilling.
about you right now.
Although I'm progressively getting
At this-
closer and closer to the corner. I don't know what that means.
You want to hug me? That's what.
At this point, it's.
I mean, we gotta show off
normal.
that pretty
it's,
fancy shirt there.
It's a
It is
normal
a
thing.
nice shirt.
Yeah, he just got it like the other day actually.
I love this brand too, but I highly doubt they'll sponsor me.
I mean, who knows?
If you never ask, the answer's no.
I love Dixon
Could
flannels.
you imagine?
They are currently
like,
not sponsoring, so he's just going to name drop them for free.
Yes.
So, could you imagine just the Scald Stone logo, the Too Many Words
Oh
logo?
yeah, I'd freaking love
Is
it.
there a screen printer here? You know, like the screen printed shirts. Is there a? There's got to be a vendor.
I'm sure there's
somewhere.
gotta be one somewhere. I don't
That's just
know.
like the places that do custom Scully caps. Like, I want one with just the Skullstone logo, like, all over it. I'd wear the hell out
Well,
of
you
it.
know,
Is
I
your
have-
favorite show Peaky Blinders?
No.
No, he just likes the hats.
I just like looking like the old man that internally I am.
Like you're late for tea time at the golf course. You know,
I don't like golf.
I do.
you just like to dress like you do.
Yeah, kind of. I'm getting to that old man era of my life
There you go. I
where
don't
I
wanna,
just dress like a 50-year-old dad.
So what's gonna happen when you hit that?
I'll dress like an 80-year-old man, so I have my pants hiked all the way up to my nipples.
Yes, we are.
Yes. You want to say hi real quick?
Steven Universe.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a win.
Yep. Good show. Good
That
show.
that was
Nice.
a really
All right.
good show, and I love your Toph cosplay. I want to point at you. Where are you going? Both
And
really
Appa?
good shows.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
See that's why.
Did you like the Appa onesie? Is
Yes.
that what
yeah.
you were?
That's
See, I'm
what
all
I-
about comfortable cosplay. That's my goal. So that's why
I
it's,
couldn't do any of that, like, really uncomfortable.
Superman at his day job.
Yeah. Well, I'd be Clark Kent as a reporter. I'm don't have the
Well.
glasses.
Like the ones where it just gets super hot and they're like, they take their helmet off and they're just dripping sweat.
Even
it's
when
like,
it's
yeah,
not-
no, that's not for me.
I've done Batman before, and those even if I try to be the most minimal I can, even with a mesh, it's I'm sweating. I could probably lose 5 pounds if I did a con.
Bulky
It's
and
really hot outside today, so
Well, that's
Yes,
also another thing to
stupid hot.
consider is walking to and from.
yeah.
So I took a nap,
Yeah, I know.
and when I woke up, it was hotter than hell in the camper, and I was just drenched. I was like, oh
That
my
happened to me one day.
God,
That
I'm
was
dying.
It was not a pleasurable experience.
So, context, the AC in the camper has gone out.
Oh no.
So I'm at the mercy of a box
I'll pass.
fan.
Thank you, though.
I'm also good, but
I
appreciate
did eat
it.
lunch. I appreciate it though.
I ate 2 pork chops before I came here because I'm a good noodle and I'm going to stick to my dieting. Did you add that to your fitness pal?
I would stick to my macros, but I would die because there's nothing like sufficient
Honestly,
here.
yeah. That brings up. Well, you could probably get the loaded nachos. That's pretty much just beef.
You
and
could
corn.
probably pack a lunch.
I'm not.
That too.
I don't know if I've ever seen a salad at a con.
A salad?
A what?
Like a salad.
Well, I mean,
like an
they
actual.
got a walking taco. It's got.
That's
a
not
lot
a
of lettuce.
salad.
Wait, what?
It's got a lot of lettuce.
No, not.
You get the protein from the meat.
Okay.
You can get the chicken.
Tell me
So,
you're a fat
like-
man without telling me you're a
and then,
fat
like,
man.
You know, they make tortilla strips for salads. That's like a thing.
A walking taco is a salad, folks.
You heard it here.
I mean,
It's-
just put all of the vegetables in there. That's a salad. That's a salad.
No.
Yeah.
No.
A salad is a majority lettuce.
I'm gonna have to
You could
respectfully
just
disagree.
ask for more lettuce.
Another sale, sons of guns.
What are we selling?
For his no, he's not selling that. For his
Now we're gonna have James
other
add duck
exhibitor.
sounds.
You don't need to. They didn't hear him. Trust me. For
Have
his
you seen that
exhibitor
episode?
job.
It's the Too Many Seims episode.
It's a good one.
I need to catch up. I'll be honest. I am subscribed, but I have not caught up. It's slap my hand.
Bam. You got to catch up.
I do.
There's a lot of banger episodes out.
No, there's great content out there. You guys, I'm happy to.
We try. They're not all goldies, but some
Well, I mean,
of them are funny.
Yeah, we've had a few.
The law
few
of
bangers
averages. Are
recently.
you ever going to have 100% all the time?
No.
I would be questioning things if it was gold 100% of the time.
We have officially had a viral episode though.
There you
and
go.
That was the "We Are Here"
Applause.
or "I'm Still Here" episode. So that got up to like, I don't know what, like 2,000 views now.
Wow.
I think.
Wow.
Maybe
Is that our-
1,000.
Is that our second highest video overall?
Yeah. So, because number one is still the 2023 year in review episode that someone put on their blog. We don't know who, but it just ended up getting like 35,000 views.
So thank you, mystery
3,500
person.
views. Let's see here. Let's see.
Plot twist: it was an AI bot.
Probably. Honestly, probably.
Plot twist, it was YouTube's
I
algorithm
was right.
working at full capacity to try and make us not cry.
Yeah, I'm Still Here got up to 2,500 views. So.
Gosh, what's the one next highest?
Well,
one?
here.
Well,
I
I'm
gotta
not all here.
sort by.
Just sort it by
most
most
viewed.
viewed.
So, celebrating 2023 is at 3.8 thousand. I'm still here, 2,500. And Isaac's Royal Rumble vlog, that did really good with 415
Walker
views.
Short film.
Dang, Peace Walker got up to almost 400. Look at you.
Des Moines Con last year.
Yep.
The Gauntlet is our
228 episodes.
Yeah.
Or views, not episodes.
Those are rookie numbers. You need to pump those numbers up.
Well, we're hoping to, break that barrier to this time, but we'll see. See, the plan was to do the Des Moines Con episode a little differently this year and have be 3 different episodes for each day and record the whole thing. And it was going to be a different process because I was going to get more people involved. I was going to be like, "Hey, you over there, come back here. You're going to be on an interview now." I
See the way that you just said that? Just all I envision is you sprinting down the aisle with the portable microphone. Hey, you're going to be on the podcast. You get back here.
It's on the street segment.
Eventually, I plan on getting. They have Bluetooth XLR,
Yep.
so you can plug in here and plug an end over there.
Yeah.
I want to do that, but they're like $200. That's more expensive than the microphones were.
Wow.
Just so you know, these are really good microphones, and they were built to do exactly this. They were a new product when I bought them. They're by Elgato, right there. I love them. I love Elgato.
They're really good microphones.
Yeah, they're great. I love them, but they're made to be cheaper, I guess. So I don't know.
I don't know. They make good sound quality.
They do. They sound. They are professional quality microphones.
Can you hear me?
But like, I don't. Elgato was
We
just
can.
selling them for $100. I don't know why. So, I remember when they came out, people were like, "Oh my god, oh my god."
Maybe you just got one hell of a deal. Maybe you just
No,
got lucky.
that's
that
their
day.
regular price. Like, I think I actually
Wow.
paid like $85 for each of these.
Wow.
They were on a deal.
And we're back to talking about finances. See,
Yeah.
it's all
All right, this is now
money.
Hi,
401k and sadness.
we're Dave Ramsey
Yes, 401k
Jr.
sadness.
and we're going to talk to you about finances. So the thing that you're going to want to do if you have massive amounts of debt is that you're going to want to do what's called the snowball effect.
Stop spending.
And you're going to take all your extra money for the month and you're going to pay your smallest bill off. And then the next month you're going to pay your next smallest bill off. But you're going to keep taking that money that you would have spent and keep adding it and just snowballing it and get out of debt. That's been a PSA by Seim.
Get out of here, Dave Ramsey. No one wants to talk to you.
But what if I need to eat food?
I guess people are hating
Be
on
a
Dave
man.
Ramsey nowadays.
Die.
Actually, I don't know what's going on. Like, Dave Ramsey was like a pretty unanimously liked person back in high school, but apparently people hate him now.
Why?
I don't know. I
Time?
genuinely don't know.
I still like Dave Ramsey. He's got good financial advice. I mean, you got to build on it. You can't just take one person's financial advice. You take a bunch of people's financial
Yeah.
advice. You take the best out of all of that, and then you mesh it together to make your own system. Whatever works best for you.
Voltron financial advice.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, back to Comic-Con stuff.
Did you see how I segued that?
Yeah. Yes. You know, I would love to see like one of those classic like cardboard box like robot cosplay costumes.
Oh,
like
we're
every
talking
once in a
early
while.
conventions kind of.
Yeah, like you know things that kids did back in the '80s for a Halloween costume.
There's usually one at every con.
I haven't seen one yet. I would
just
love.
gotta
to.
hunt
It's like
for it.
Where's Waldo? We just gotta
Yep.
find them.
You just
I
gotta
found
hunt
two
for it.
Waldos earlier. One had a cane.
You need to have them battle because there can only be one.
Well, they were together, so
Oh, well then that would be.
Well, then they
awkward.
have to
Yeah.
fight to the death. Only one can leave the con.
I wonder what Isaac's up to right now.
Eating.
I've got
Still?
I've got the most
Yes.
Comic-Con outfit. I've got my
You
Goku Crocs.
You could get the Gohan guy to sign that.
You
know?
could. I mean, this is a thing that could happen.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I like wearing these.
Yeah, just paint over it with a little bit of clear nail polish. It'll stay. Why do you look so sad right now?
Because he wants to get them signed, but he also wants to still wear them. There's conflict within him.
Once things get signed, no longer do they go on feet.
Oh,
They
that's
now
what I'm
go
doing
in
wrong with my.
They now go in shadow box so that I can
Shadow
stare at them.
I've been wearing my Funko Pops on my feet that are signed. That's what I'm doing
yeah.
wrong.
See, that's what you're doing wrong right there, for sure.
Yeah, you can't shove your foot into the box. It loses all value.
I'm just imagining some guy be like, a new pair of shoes.
Just crushing the Funko Pop into a flat plastic disc on the inside of the box.
Forget fire walking. It's Funko walking.
Yeah. It's like platforms,
hydraulic
but more
press.
painful.
Oh, ew. Oh, God. No.
No.
I could just, because, like, they would hurt when you step on them.
You thought
Yeah,
Legos
they're
were
plastic.
bad.
Yeah. And try a Funko Pop, a whole one.
Not part of one. The whole damn
The whole
thing.
thing.
I'm sure Isaac would love to step on some Funko Pops, though. Isaac hates Funko Pops.
Step on what?
Funko Pops.
I don't hate them that much.
Yeah, you do.
On
I
a
think-
scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate them?
Okay, so I said that way before AI has taken such a toll.
Uh-huh.
On a scale of the life that we live right now, they're actually quite artistic because AI is such a big thing now. But I still do not like them because
Answer my question.
I do not
They-
like them, Sam. I am.
I do not like them because
Scale of
they
1 to
they
10.
lack full artistic creativity.
1 to
It's
10.
a template. Ninja Turtle,
Yeah.
Scottie Pippen,
That's the point, though. It's like
Marty McFly.
it's a design aesthetic that any fandom
Yeah,
can
I
fit
know.
into.
I know.
Yeah, I've
you
explained
told
this.
me.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
because they can all look like it's part of the same collection with it being part of different IPAs that you like. Or IPs.
IPAs.
IPs.
Yes, beer.
Scale of 1 to 10.
But, yeah. I'm gonna pass
Answer
this
me.
back-
I know Isaac
I'll
has
pass
this
back
issue.
to Ben.
Okay, well, scale. Is it
Isaac
unopened?
is still not answering the question.
Scale.
I will beat you with
scale
this
of 1 to
microphone.
10, though. He needs.
Oh,
he needs-
scale of 1 to 10. I forgot about that part. 4. Wait. How much I hate them or like them?
Hate them.
I mean, mathematically, it'd be
1
6, yeah.
being that you absolutely hate them, 10 being that no, I don't hate them.
7.5, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
We don't have to beat him to death yet.
People are looking at us right now. Hello.
I feel so self-conscious. Stop looking at me.
That happens when you run an internet show where people watch videos of you all day.
Am I making you uncomfy?
Not really, because I'm an actor and.
This is normal,
fair
isn't it?
point,
Yeah.
Fair point, yeah. You probably get stared at pretty frequently.
Well, one of the best feelings I've ever had is an entire movie theater cheering when my character dies.
Oh, yeah.
That is a feeling I cannot encapsulate.
I'd be okay with that, depending on what character I'm playing.
So
like if
my
I am being an
character-
absolute grade A asshole.
So it was a zombie movie. My character was a frat boy douchebag, and he gets his, and the entire movie theater cheered when my character didn't bite the dust. He got bit by a zombie. So it was incredible to have an entire full movie theater.
See, it means that you did good.
Yeah.
Because they hated you that much,
Yep.
which was the intended purpose.
Yep. So yeah, I cannot. I'm chasing that high ever since.
Interesting. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of. Oh, I guess I wasn't in the theater when Peace Walker was being shown, but yeah.
That was a change of pace for me. I before this, all my characters have been in horror movies, and they have been complete and utter just scum of the earth. I mean, I'm okay with being the next Vincent Price. I'm okay with being kind of a villain and kind of a little cheesy, but not quite, because I still approach it as if it's dead serious. I mean, I
thought you did a damn good job. In Peace
thank
Walker.
you. That was different for me. That was my first time not being a complete and utter asshat as a character. Although I can sometimes be a complete and utter asshat as a person.
I'd be more than willing to play Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers.
Okay, that's not a question for me, man. That's a question for that guy right there.
Okay, of the two though, if you could only pick one.
If I could only pick one,
only one,
I'd have to go with Jason.
Okay.
Just because like each movie, some of the fatalities are just pretty brutal, and I feel that it would just be fun to film.
Yeah.
But like, not to mention, like, you know, if you just need me to stand there and be completely silent and look big,
just intimidating.
I don't know any other roles that I'd be best for other than that. Just standing there in the distance.
See, I like the horror comedy that's been kind of coming out lately. I mean, they've always existed, but it's kind of had a resurgence. And
Well, especially once Child's Play came out. Ever since then, every horror movie since then has thrown
Not so fun
and
fact.
sprinkled in
The
a
voice
little bit
actor
of
for
comedy.
Chucky just passed away.
What? I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, like 3 days
Great.
ago.
Now I'm Depresso Espresso.
Oh,
Thanks, Jordan.
Man. Oh. Dang. I did not hear that.
This hurts my soul.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, not just a little. Okay. I need to process a second. Thanks for that bombshell.
I like how he just fucked on off.
and he literally dropped the mic. That was a mic drop. And
Let me just be
noped out.
sad. Thanks. Damn. I didn't know he died.
Neither did I.
We're losing a lot of good ones, I guess. We keep losing more and more. It's starting to really.
That was a
sadden
really
me.
fun franchise, and
I just remember
no
I
shade to Mark Hamill at the reboot, but there's just something
that
about,
reboot was just so bad though.
Well, that wasn't his fault. That was
no, that wasn't any of the actors' fault. It was definitely
I feel
the
like
screenwrite.
Well, I also
because
feel
it
like
was-
maybe the producers might have meddled a little.
Well, it's more the fact that they sat there and they were like, voodoo out, robots.
Because that's what
Now
the kids
that's
are into
in.
these days, hip and...
And it's like, okay, but that doesn't... No.
See, when Megan came out, I was worried that that's what it was going to be like. And then it took off. That's what I'm saying. The horror comedy that we're seeing is actually, I think, where
See,
we need to
I enjoyed Megan.
focus. Well, yeah, that's my point.
Now the Megan 2 trailer.
I have not seen anything for Megan 2 yet.
When you do, you might be a little disappointed.
They're taking like a completely different direction with it.
It's like a completely different movie.
Really? Whew, okay.
They went this way with the first one, and now they're going.
They went
this
horror
way.
movie with the first one,
and now
we're like it's that meme of the car getting off on the exit. It's definitely how
Megan's a good
continue
guy now.
horror movie, action movie trope.
Oh, it's an action movie?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, something like that. Probably still more like action thriller, but like Megan's a good guy now. That's the whole thing.
Yep.
Oh, what? Where? Oh. I can't do the sound.
But yeah,
Perry the
Ed Gale,
Platypus.
passed away 2
And
days
Dr.
ago.
Doofenshmirtz.
Nice.
That is Dr. Doofenshmirtz. I like your nose. You're welcome. Yeah, that's
What
all.
an odd compliment.
Ah, the
Jordan.
pharmacist.
Oh, playing Usopp, are you?
Yeah, we had a Superman, we had a Batman, we had Perry the Platypus and Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
We have Jordan,
Toph, Anappa.
I'm really impressed with how long you want to be here. That's like awesome.
Because this is the best booth here.
Best booth in Des Moines.
Best booth, yeah.
Yeah. I'd talk more about
Says the booth.
Sorry.
It's all that directing.
What are you?
Giving you a headache?
I'll forgive you
Ooh,
later.
what's in
Are
the
you
bag of
just
goodies?
pulling out magic cards?
What's in the random bag of goodies?
Spirit Haven and the Savage
Shout out.
Rock Shop.
Shout out to.
A transformer.
Is it a robot in disguise?
Transformers.
This one says 65, but this
Robots in disguise.
This was supposed to be $65.
Oh, we have.
Did you get it for 8?
Yes. I didn't even see that sticker.
Looks like it was $8.
Eight whole dollars, doll hairs.
Well, I was curious because I had never seen this deck of it.
He was what?
Who is it?
I don't know.
Well, give me a guess. Who do you think it is?
I can tell you who it's not. That's
It's not
about as far
Opti-
as my knowledge goes.
It's not Megatron. And
And
it's not Optimus Prime.
And I don't think it's Starscream.
I don't think it's Bumblebee.
Definitely not Bumblebee.
If I had to guess, it's probably like Dead End or something like that.
We'll transform it into a car so that we can get a better concept. Because it kind of looks like a van.
Yeah, what is it?
Watch it,
It
be
turns
a
into a
semi-truck,
truck.
and it actually is Optimus
No,
Prime.
it turns into a pickup truck.
If that's Optimus Prime, that is a color scheme I've never seen him, and that'd be like super rare.
This is
He
him.
paid $8 for.
This is him trying to blend in the 80s and the ghetto. Are you going to reverse image search?
Nice. Oh, the age we live in, technology.
Yeah, think about, just 15 years ago. You probably wouldn't be able to do that. You'd be guessing your entire life.
Well, it's a double-edged sword. We've got all this information right at our fingertips, and we've got too much of it, and it just can.
Not to mention you got more false information
True,
that no
this is
one
true.
checks.
Well, because that's what I'm saying. You have too much information.
Yep.
You have to sort it through yourself. You have to figure out what is and isn't. You gotta, it's
Magic.
poof.
Don't worry about it.
Ta-dur.
I got it taken care of.
I pulled it
You
out
can
of my
just move
hat.
my backpack.
Okay. I'm not in the company.
So yeah, this was definitely supposed to be a lot more expensive.
Was it?
Because it's a collector's club exclusive, and those things.
Doing a little
Count
dosey-do.
your blessings.
Shuffle.
Yeah. So this
Looks
is
like
hoist,
you're like-
and
is
it
there
looks like
nitroglycerin in there? What? Why are we like bank
What?
heisting this bag?
What are we doing?
He just moved that bag from the corner ever so delicately because there was a full drink in there of soda. Okay, but he was acting like there was nitroglycerin or something. Like he couldn't like.
It kind of seemed like there was like a live animal inside with how he was carrying it. Like if there was like 20.
What did I do?
I don't know.
What have I done? Me mentioning nitroglycerin.
I love how you mentioned nitroglycerin, because
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite quotes in Fight Club.
Oh.
I kind of feel
You
bad
shot
now.
a bullet
Why?
This was
at your
supposed to be, like,
best
a lot
friend
more expensive.
Okay.
next to
Do you know what they
9,000
say
gallons
about
of
blessings that
nitroglycerin?
happen to you
But
throughout
we don't talk
life?
about Fight Club.
Sure.
They're blessings for a reason.
Yeah, come over here.
I guess yeah.
Yeah,
We've got like two
'Cause-
conversations
Just
going
so
on at
you're
once.
aware, they got
Think
that
about it
from
like this.
soda being in my bag.
They're talking.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what they're saying.
Yes.
I can't hear
You
them.
know, we can't hear you.
Yeah, they
They're
can't hear
all
them.
the way
so-
on the other side of the table. We're in the corner.
You know how you get mad at Jordan for side
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
conversations?
They got the whole nitroglycerin thing from soda being in my bag. They thought it was nitroglycerin.
Oh, okay.
Glycerin?
Glycerin.
Yes.
Yep. Nitro for short.
She broke the rule. I did not. Yeah, it's not her fault. She's new. She's new.
Yeah, I blame Isaac.
New.
I blame you.
Yeah, I blame Isaac.
I wasn't blaming her at all.
I blame.
wanted to say something to you guys.
I don't know who I blame. Climate change. I blame climate change. That we were just talking about seeing
What?
cardboard box. We
Cardboard
manifested.
box?
He's been here for a while.
Well, I didn't know that.
You
Yeah.
told me you hadn't seen one.
What are you talking about?
We asked if we said that like when
He's
you were
Food
8 years
Man.
old, like putting a cardboard box costume together.
Okay, not like that.
I'm gonna count that. That
Yeah.
still counts. That still
He's
counts.
Food Man.
There was a gentleman that walked by and pizza boxes all over him.
That was an invitation to my taser.
A taser, doesn't go zzz, 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 not eh.
His arms are
It
backwards.
sounds like a
It depends on the taser.
game show taser. Sounds like eh. You got the question wrong. I'm about to tase you. Eh.
That's the edited sound so that you can't hear the scream. Oh, right. Now you're going to get tased. What?
And the more you get wrong, the higher the voltage.
We're only going to have one season of this because we are so getting sued.
Happy birthday.
It's not my birthday yet.
Yeah.
Not even close. It's May.
It's
Where are
gone
you
over.
going?
To the ether.
Pay
The
no attention
podcast
to the
can
man
still
behind
hear
the
me.
curtain.
But they cannot see me.
I will not. We don't Wizard of Oz here.
Maybe Wizard of Odd.
Hello.
And now introducing Jordan Van Cleve.
Do, do,
Yes.
do, 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 do,
Tis I.
do, 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 do,
I'm
do.
a wizard.
This is so random.
How are you going to get it taken care of?
Don't worry about
He's
it.
going to go outside to the homeless man behind the building.
Please get rid of the sticker on your bill, bro. It's not.
Oh, it's not attached to anything.
Soylent Green is people. I don't know. Just shouting things. That was very random. He just walked
Isaac's
up,
mean to me.
talked about beverages, and
It's
then
okay.
What?
You're mean to me.
You're mean, to me.
I'm not mean to you. I'm just saying, hey, your sticker.
he's building character.
You're mean to me.
You know what else looks stupid? You wearing a Marquis badge and a Des Moines Con badge.
What badge?
Hey man, you were on the podcast wearing it
I've
already,
lost
so.
all semblance of what's going on now.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
They're having a lover's quarrel. Don't mind them.
Very publicly.
That's how most domestics start.
If we don't need to do booth work, freaking wonderful.
Are we just collecting people from the con to run our booth? What is happening?
This is awesome.
He's just enacting what you were
Yes.
jokingly saying yesterday.
Yes, I'm recruiting.
Did
Recruitment
she
efforts.
buy in?
Did she buy in?
Not yet.
Is this how cults start? Like, should I be concerned?
Yeah, probably.
Buy for only $10 a day.
Long story
You
short,
too
I
can
almost
be
got roped
famous.
into a pyramid scheme this past week, and they're joking about it.
Okay, sounds like an interesting story. I got time.
He was telling us about this this guy that he had to read a book for. And I was like, "What's the book about?" It's about what was it?
How to make money passively.
Yep.
Okay.
And just that title alone is a red flag for me in my head. I'm like, Isaac, is this a pyramid scheme? He's like, well, I'm going to find out tomorrow when I talk to him. But right now, it doesn't seem like it. I'm like, it kind of
They didn't ask him to buy anything, and they didn't ask him to, like...
Yet.
I don't want to say sell anything, because they kind of did, but, like...
The key word is yet.
Well, he's done with them now, so...
Well, yeah.
I'm going to go network.
Okay. Get out there, boyo, and promote us.
Is that what we're calling it these days?
Yes.
He's gonna.
It's networking if there's no camera, and
He's
it's
gonna
con
come-
walking if there is a camera.
He's going to come back with 9 more booth workers.
Somehow.
9 more?
There's just going to be a small
Okay,
huddle of
if
people
that
back
actually
here.
happens, someone needs to text me. Got the Spider Squad going by.
Spider Squad, nice.
And one Deadpool.
That Deadpool was here earlier. I think so was that
I mean,
Spider-Man,
Deadpool
actually.
is close enough, right?
Yeah. Close enough.
Just the
they got, like,
eyes.
the same eyes.
I'm going to get so much hate for that.
There are so many jokes that Deadpool is just an amalgamation of different Marvel characters all smashed
Hello.
into one. Wolverine's healing factor, Spider-Man's eyes, Blade's weapons.
But the snark is all
Deathstroke.
his.
Just
Well,
entire existence.
Spider-Man in certain comic books can be just as snarky as Deadpool.
I suppose. I guess. Yeah, that's true.
That's why I like the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
For me, it just feels that, Stan Lee got really, really drunk one night and it's like, you want to be funny? A really potty-mouthed guy that looks kind of like Spider-Man, but isn't Spider-Man with katanas.
And Desert Eagles.
I don't think Stanley had anything to do with Deadpool, actually.
Stanley had everything to do with everything in Marvel. I mean,
that's not entirely true, actually.
It did not get approved without his say-so. So if
at-
he didn't like it, he
at
didn't
that
approve
point,
it.
because Stanley wasn't high up in Marvel until, like, late 80s. Maybe even 90s. From what I excuse me,
well, let's put it this
understand.
way: Marvel still owns Deadpool, and they can do what they want with it. So.
That is true. That is true.
Well, after buying it back,
that depends on what kind of rights we're talking about. Because film rights, and comic book rights, and
film
TV
rights-
show rights,
film
and
rights, they had to buy it
merchandising
from
rights.
Fox.
They're all
And now
different.
Disney owns it.
I'm talking about the actual inception of the comic book character.
Okay,
There were 2 gentlemen that
that is
created
a good
it.
Darth Maul.
That is
cosplay.
a really good Darth Maul.
That's a very.
That is
very good.
Great. 10 out of 10.
I forgot to bring my lightsaber. Did you know that?
Yeah, we could have ran around the con hitting people.
That's
No,
a good way
you
to get
can't do
kicked
that.
out.
Yeah, that.
Yes, I know.
That's like, yeah.
What if I run up and hit my
Too
friends?
many words does not endorse the personal opinions.
I mean,
of
I don't think they care as long as you're behind the booth still.
Too Many Words podcast does not condone running around and assaulting people with dangerous weapons. Do not do this. This is a PSA from Seim.
That was perfect. That was just beautiful. I
Both
love
wearing
the
camo
ending.
cargo shorts.
Yeah.
Are your
Gotta-
Crocs considered assaulting with deadly weapon? Like,
I mean, if I took off the Dragon Ball charm and chucked it at someone really, really hard.
This is surprisingly heavy.
boomerang shoe.
Go all Hispanic mom on someone. Hit them from across the con with my slipper.
Yeah, that would be assault. I would think. Yeah, don't do that.
Not if you ask a Hispanic mom. That's just discipline.
That's just
That's just discipline.
So what has been your favorite part of the con so far?
So far, well, I have run into a couple of artists that I saw last year, which is really fun. I bought more lewd artwork. Don't judge me.
I will.
I'm an adult. I can do what I
will.
want.
An adult with disposable income.
I'm an adult, damn it. I can do what I want.
I mean, technically anybody can do what they want, but that doesn't absolve you from.
Including assault. Back to that combo. No.
But ran into her, got a couple more prints. went and just searched around the con, see what all was out.
Scouted.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find anything that gets signed, because like last year, I passed up buying a really nice. It was a complete like frame, like canvassed.
Okay.
Blues Clues, like digital looking piece. And I sat there and I was like, do I get it? Do I not get it? I mean, I'm going to get his autograph tomorrow, not today. I'll wait. I waited. It was gone.
That tends to happen.
I did get the same print though, and just like a print, so it wasn't canvas.
Okay.
And I got it signed. Got to meet Steve, which was awesome. We even got to interview him for the podcast.
That is epic.
That was a fun time. But this year I'm going to try and get the 3 from Death Note.
Okay.
That are here. You know, kind of bummed that L's not here. Really.
Yeah.
Have all 4 of them.
It happens though.
But it's okay.
There's a lot of Baldur's Gate 3 people here.
Got 3
like,
out of the
them.
4, so I mean,
Like,
this is fine.
is it all of them?
I think like maybe all but one.
Most
maybe
of
I
them.
don't. It's most of them. That's
I
what
have
a lot
not
of people
played
are here
video
for.
games in so long.
And then if I had lots of money, I would run around and get all the Gohans.
Oh.
Just start collecting Gohans.
Well,
have them
so-
all sign the same like Gohan print.
They have the Blue Ocean dub Vegeta here.
Yeah.
Which, funny enough, there was Easter egg. He actually voiced the clone Vegeta in Dragon Ball Fighter Z, which was very fun. Which is why they have that Vegeta on his character card.
He also voices Ryuk.
Yes. And then they also have the actual voice actor for Gohan, and then they have a voice actor for...
There's like 4 Gohans here.
I think there's only 2.
There's
Maybe
4.
3. But like...
Scroll down the thing. There's 4 of them.
His-
There are 4 people.
His character card is Future Gohan, but like I'm assuming it's also a Blue Ocean dub Future Gohan, but I'm not entirely sure about that.
If you go through all of it, there are 4 people here that all voice Gohan from different walks. 1.
Yeah, Brad Swaley.
That's 1. Keep scrolling.
No, that's not the one I was thinking of. There's a. Oh,
It's
I went
down.
too far up. Yeah, because you got.
Slowly, you're gonna miss the ones that have
I've
it.
got a fast eye. So Kyle Huber.
2.
Kyle Heber is the current voice of Gohan
Keep
and
scrolling.
Fat Gum.
Keep scrolling down.
Where is it? We're in the cosplayers.
Where'd they go?
No, there was one that had Future Gohan.
I literally
I saw
checked
it.
before coming here.
No, I know exactly which one you mean. It's the one I can't see either.
Where'd it go? Is it even further down now?
No, I went all the way to the bottom side.
That's full. So the bottom
No, they're right there.
keeps
Yeah.
going.
Damon Clark.
Yeah, 3.
I believe he was the
Well,
voice
maybe there's
of
only 3.
the actual voice of Cell.
He is. Perfect Cell and
but
Imperfect Cell.
yes. Because like when it comes to like an anime that's as old as Dragon Ball, sometimes you get like 5 different dubs, and you know sometimes
Yep.
you get
This is
5 different voice
multiple
actors for
different
each of those
voice
dubs.
actors.
But like Brian Drummond and Kyle Hebert are the 2 most famous Dragon Ball voice actors here, because people really there was a lot of when they switched to Chris Sabat for Vegeta. There was a lot of people that really liked Brian Drummond's Vegeta, but like I'm a Chris Sabat guy. I love him. He's one of my dreams to come here.
Wasn't he supposed to be at one of the cons?
I think he was at one of the old Des Moines cons before it was Des Moines Con.
When it was still Wizard Con?
Yeah. It might have been the same one Stan Lee was at. I don't know.
Yeah, that's 2 separate.
Dude, I'm
organizations.
still
Yeah.
mad at myself that I didn't go to Comic-Con that year because I had to work.
Casey went, but
And guess what? If I would have gotten
Well, do you
what I
remember that
wanted
Stan Lee
autographed.
was a last-second ad?
yeah,
Yes.
I do.
Because nobody was doing the contest to meet the quote-unquote big name.
Well, because people aren't going to pay money unless they know who it is.
Exactly.
I'm not going to take the mystery box when I can see
no,
the
it
boat
was-
over here.
The only big name they had that year was a certain actor, and I don't think anybody was doing any of the radio content. I could be wrong. I could be completely
I guess I don't know. That was
back when they
years
still
ago.
that's back when they had like WWE stars coming to this thing and football players coming to this
Devon
thing.
Dilley was
and-
supposed to be here.
But like there was.
I mean, Wizard World was fun. I mean, I got to meet a lot of really great people. I got to meet David Tennant. I got to meet.
See, at the Wizard Cons, I was broke.
I
had no money.
Too young to care, so.
And I just never went and met anybody. Like I got to see some of the people.
Granted, I was 17.
Because my mom actually had to sit out here a couple of years when it was Wizard Con for Wells Fargo, manning a booth. I was like, cool. So I got an exhibitor badge.
It still has Wells Fargo until I think end of July. You know
what? No, what?
Yep.
When Wells Fargo switches to the KC Center.
Yeah, at some point
It's this year. I know that much. That's all I know.
You want to know who should have bought it out?
Who? Skullstone Productions?
No. Because we don't have that kind of money.
That's like $10 billion.
We don't have OnlyFans kind of money.
We don't have OnlyFans yet. People can't ask for tasteful nudes of you yet, Jordan. We can't make the money.
No Markiplier stuff here. Yeah.
We're gonna do a calendar this year.
I want to do a Christmas calendar, not Christmas calendar, Christmas album. Like have 5 Christmas songs that we just sing. It'd be fun.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Get off your sofa, clean the house. You have guests coming. What are you doing?
What did
Get
Isaac say
the
he
hell
was
off
doing?
your ass.
My feet are hurting. These are not the shoes I should have wore.
You gotta wear comfy shoes, man. That's why I wore the dad Crocs.
I haven't wore a pair of Crocs since I was literally in elementary school.
Shit, you missing out, dog.
You got sneakers, yeah. I just got flat, off-brand Vans.
I sat there and I was looking at my tennis shoes, and then I looked over at my Crocs, and I was like, those seem more Comic-Con worthy.
Yeah, yeah.
They definitely are.
Threw my Crocs on, and was like,
Can you put them in all-wheel drive mode or the off-road mode?
Well, he's in the...
There he goes. Oh, ka-chunk. There it is.
The best part is that they have the little Goku...
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yep. They've got the little belt charms on the side.
That's snazzy. That is appropriate for the con.
They're coming out with Frieza and Cell ones.
I want the Cell ones.
I want both of them.
Are you gonna get both of them?
Yes.
Well, he got the Goku and the Vegeta
Yep,
one.
Are you gonna get 2 pairs? One to get signed and one to wear?
No.
They are expensive.
These are 100% going to be I wear them shoes.
They're like $70 a pair.
Well, the Vegeta shoes were $70. Or no, they were $80.
Yeah,
they were $79.99. Whereas these ones, which are just the regular Croc style, were $69.99.
The Vegeta ones they look weird. They look like alien shoes.
Well,
alien shoes?
They're more like off-road sneaker dealio thing.
Okay. I'm gonna have to Google this later.
Yeah, they look much different than the Goku Crocs.
More business cards? I think so.
How many did you hand out? A lot. Are you just standing here? Here, want a cookie? I lied.
That's
business
perfect.
card.
That's what we need you.
I mean, there is a psychological component where if you don't acknowledge it and you just hand somebody something, they will take it.
Yes.
Don't even talk to anyone. Just walk around the con, taking cards.
Take a card, leave a card.
Yeah, that is what he's
Slap a pile
doing.
on someone's thing, take half of a pile.
What is this?
I'm
Walk
handing you
away.
something.
See?
What is this? You see? Yeah. Hey, that guy's wearing a Linkin Park shirt. I don't want this.
But it works. See, it's just subconsciously.
You might not want it, but you did take it. All right, give me a stack of business cards. I'm just going to go around.
Somebody
handing
handed
things.
me their car keys one time to prove that point. We were talking about something completely unrelated.
See, if
to...
someone handed
Where are
me
my
the
car
car
keys?
keys, I just take them
Oh, no.
and then walk away.
I was like, okay, these are going in my pocket, and I just did a slow back up and.
Well, I don't know where my car.
Oh, is that
no,
guy
man,
Clark
they're right
Kent?
there.
Or
What?
Maybe.
I want to
Either
know
that
who
or
he
he's late for a business meeting.
There you go.
Thanks.
You said hand
that's
you a
even
stack.
better.
So I
That's
did.
even. Here.
I did that
just
last year. Yesteryear.
randomly just hand them out. I suppose you could just leave a couple in the bathroom.
on the stalls.
Give me one of yours real quick. Thank you.
Where are you going?
I don't think it's gonna reach. Hold this.
Are you gonna go on an adventure?
But he's going, and now there were
He's off on an adventure.
He's gonna go find Isaac. Oh, he's back. What did you find on your adventure?
I would left one of those. I left a little note on the booth behind us because that's where I got the extra chair from.
Oh.
I'd be like, hey, we took this chair.
Is it just I saw we?
No, it's just like, we'll give it back.
Took your chair.
No, or is it?
We have your chair. Give me your money.
If you want to
If
see,
you
want to
see your chair again, you're gonna have to pay $100,000. Leave it in the trash
that is
can
an
next to the.
expensive chair.
Yes.
Does it do my taxes?
Yes.
No. No. But you can sit on it. Oh, this guy might want to say something.
Oh, he's a
Oh,
VIP.
no, getting more.
He is a VIP.
He's a VIP.
He's a VIP.
I waited. So some year I'm gonna get the VIP. It's something I'm gonna do. I just always wait till the last second, and I don't know why. Well, bills.
If
that's
I'm
why.
going to, if I'm gonna pay for a VIP badge, it would be at definitely like a bigger con, like
I mean,
but then it's gonna cost more
California's.
money.
Yeah, the VIP for us for this one was only $165.
It's not that bad.
And like you do get a lot with it. I looked at it. It's
Yeah.
like,
what do you get?
Like a T-shirt, early access, the special VIP badge,
the line act, the quick access, fast pass.
Yes, fast pass.
It's a really
Here, I'll
good
pull it
deal.
up.
Of all the cons I've gone to, I'd say this is probably the most cost effective.
$154. Yep. Includes 3-day admission, early entry, priority lines, shirt, art, and art print.
Yeah, I mean you get a decent amount.
I guess it was such a decent amount. The tickets are sold out
Yeah,
for that.
yeah,
So I
that's
did
what-
not expect that.
I always wait too long, and it's because I have bills to pay, and by the time I have the paycheck, yeah.
I have to pay bills. I have
Bills
depression.
Who do I talk to at the con about that? Can you just do a couple extra, and so that way they don't sell out?
I don't know. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Why do they sell out?
Because they can't give everybody VIP, because then if they did, it'd be general admission.
No, you still gotta pay for it.
Yeah.
But like, it's like, this is a convention hall that it takes place
I didn't
over
have
3
to pay
days.
for anything.
Well, that's because you're an exhibitor, all right? All right. I mean, I will
I'm
admit,
part of the magic.
I do like the art on that. That is pretty sick.
The 3-day weekend price. It's got Kingpin and Daredevil.
I'm getting to it. I got a guy, a buddy of mine, Nevin, that Daredevil's his thing. And I really hopeful that I know someone that got the weekend pass to see if I can grab that from them. I know you'll keep yours.
Well, now I'm wondering if I should get this signed.
You can go and beat someone up for theirs.
You definitely could. I know a lot of people did that with Twin Cities Con.
Yeah.
A lot of people got their badges signed by the artist that did them. But also, on that same note, Green Arrow is my favorite DC superhero.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
I'm actually very happy about this.
I've cosplayed as
really. That fits. That fits with the hair and everything. Yeah.
But I didn't do the Robin Hood hat. I did the hood.
Okay.
But I styled it after an actual Viking archer hood.
Oh.
So it's got the little kind of bib thing.
I know exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then I just got a Robin Domino mask and a quiver. I actually found a quiver really cheap at Spirit Halloween or something.
Really?
And, yeah. It had the little suction cup arrows, but yeah, whatever.
that's fun. That's con safe.
Yep.
All right?
Yep. So
That
yeah,
works.
I've
Oh, that guy's got a Venom floral shirt. I like that actually.
the
kinda
Hawaiian
cool.
shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen that they've got a whole slew of them?
Really?
I got a Superman one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hawaiian shirts are.
My grandmama got me this shirt for my vacation to Colorado, and I wore it and I like it. It's pretty nice. And then my grandmama also got me a new outfit for the convention that I'm gonna wear. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it tomorrow or Sunday. Probably Sunday. We'll see. We'll see.
My hard-earned money got me my shirt.
It is a nice shirt. It is a very nice shirt.
It is.
A little jealous, not gonna lie.
How much was it?
The party shirts are $39.99.
That's an expensive shirt. That is an expensive
But it looks
shirt.
nice and it looks comfortable.
Also, to be completely fair, all of their shirts are one and done.
Oh.
They do not do redos.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
They drop
okay.
it and that is it.
Interesting. All right.
So if you like a pattern, it may not be there.
Nice.
Good luck.
Aw, friends meeting each other.
I turn
I
now.
love that.
Good luck, everybody else.
I saw an old friend earlier. I don't know where he went. He shook Isaac's hand. His name is Mark. Mark, you probably know Mark.
Okay,
Berger.
maybe I only heard part of that. I heard shit in Isaac's hand.
He shook Isaac's hand.
Okay, shook. Okay, that's where the disconnect was. I was like, shit in Isaac's,
say
and
shit in
Isaac
Isaac's
just
hand?
allowed this to. What
mean,
the
I
hell?
He's not even here.
I was about to go look for him.
I am
so I
surprised
could
that he's
confront
still
him.
gone. Actually, he's been gone for a while.
He's having fun. He doesn't have to man the booth. We've got slave labor for that.
Whoa. Free labor.
Oh,
unpaid interns. Okay.
Oh yeah. Once you hit, paid intern status, then you'll start making $7.25 with tips. We'll put a tip jar out, which will then be divided amongst all staff, not just you.
You joke, but I'm kind of curious to see like social engineering. Like if we just put a tip jar out, how many people would actually do it?
So
with her sitting there, she might get a lot of tips.
Because we're not allowed to make any money from this. Otherwise we can get in trouble.
Yep, we are technically a non-selling booth.
Let me preface that with not necessarily at this particular booth.
Well, technically, a tip jar is not a form of you paying for any merchandise. You are just tipping us.
We're still making money from being here, and
Yeah,
since we paid nothing to be here, so
that's why they put you in the corner.
Is that an Eevee?
Yeah, it's my free thinking spirit. That's why it gets us in the corner.
Let me preface that with I didn't necessarily mean you guys per se, but just if we put a tip jar out at a booth, social engineering.
I got a feeling we would make there'd be at least a decent amount, I think. But Planet FunkCon is it Planet FunkCon? The one that's in Davenport?
Yes.
We did pay for that one, so we get to officially sell stuff at that one.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So that will be nice.
We need to stock up on our
then
stock.
That's where you test out the tip jars.
The tip jar, yeah.
Is the website back up and running?
Yeah, part of it. He's got 2 pages up out of the
we need
5.
to get it. We need to get it fully open for that. So whatever we don't bring, we have a QR code that they can scan. And go to the shop.
Yeah.
I like
we'll
it.
also need a design for this con.
I mean, Isaac paid a lot of money for that commission on that shirt, so
I'll pay for the next commission for the next one.
I think he said all in all he's about $200 into that shirt.
That's a lot of Skittles.
That is a lot of Skittles.
That's a lot of hats.
That's 3 hats.
It's 4 hats. You swine.
It can be 3 because some of them get pretty expensive.
Last time we did 3 and 4.
So
he was right, and you were.
Seim has a hat problem. All right.
I may have a slight addiction.
He owns.
That I can quit at any time.
I'm pretty sure it's over 100 at this point now.
It's not over 100.
Not yet.
It's not even to 60 yet.
It's not over 9,000.
No. Is it at 58?
Maybe. What's it to you, Jordan?
Anyways, he keeps buying these Scully hats, which, granted, they are really high quality, really good
nice
material.
So when he goes to the con, he can just be cosplaying AC/DC.
You know what? Yeah.
Technically, I cosplay myself every day.
But anyways, he has this thing where he buys them a lot, and a lot of times when we'll say a certain price amount, and he'll be like, "That's this many hats." And I'm like, well,
$200 is about 4 hats.
I'm changing the name of the other podcast from 401k and sadness to Too Many Hats.
Yeah, okay.
Because you got too many. Forget
too many too many words. Nah, too many hats, dog. It's gonna be a podcast where we review hats.
That used to be a thing with Isaac too. He was a hat guy. He had probably
He's
just as many.
still a
hats.
hat guy.
He doesn't know where any of them are at.
He's
Although
wearing a
I know
hat
where they're all
today.
at.
He's wearing a straw hat.
Yeah. That was a birthday present I got him.
Oh, nice.
Custom.
It's custom. Has our
made.
logo on the front of it.
Okay,
Well, it
so
has the Too Many
you were
Words
just
logo.
saying he doesn't get hats. It's a custom hat.
Yeah. I designed it, and it has the Too Many Words logo on the front, and then it has.
Well, Isaac will be
sticker
happy.
There you go.
off,
It has
wherever
Isaac
you
made
are.
it
on
happen.
the underbrim. It's the Scald Stone logo. We have like a wrapping paper design that
Okay.
Isaac made, and we really like it. It's very useful, and I put that on the underbrim.
I really want it for a hat.
But yeah, we all have our own unique versions
Collections.
of a Too Many Words hat, except for Seim.
I don't have one yet.
Isaac has the sun hat. I have the dad hat. This is a flat bill.
Yeah.
But like, I'll be wearing the dad hat probably tomorrow. But yeah, we need to get Seim a nice little Scully cap with an embroidered Too Many Words logo like right there, and yeah, have the texture underneath it be.
Oh yeah, I'd love it if it like was, or like each panel was different. Like get the Too Many Words logo embroidered on the back, and then like each panel, like this one has like microphones on it. This one has, you know, the skull stone logo.
Alchemist, wherever. Oh yeah.
Oh,
This
we
guy.
got some good.
We could just
cosplay.
probably, honestly, we
got
could probably just,
Sonic and
just-
Tails. We got Sakamoto Days, Mr. Sakamoto.
Technically, I could just buy a plain black Scully cap from their website and then pimp it out. Get the embroidery on the back and then get a custom pin made for it.
I think I'm gonna sit down now. My feet are tired.
You're tired?
I've been doing this longer than you.
I took a nap.
Well, now it's down to 2. I mean, is this a good place to end, or do you want to try to keep going? Endurance.
Maybe we pull in the other person at the table. You want to be on the podcast? There we go. Fresh talking people.
There we go.
Oh,
hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I am good. How are you enjoying the con so far?
It's good. It's not as busy on this side as I thought it would be, so I'm looking forward to showing up tomorrow too.
Well, Saturday and Sundays are their busiest days.
Yeah, makes sense. 'cause
Saturdays
people
is
are at
gonna
work right now.
peak.
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited.
It's
So many cosplays.
Have you been
tomorrow, I
to
can
the
feel
Des Moines
it.
Con before?
I have not. This is my first time.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
This is your
okay.
first time?
My very first.
Aw.
Yeah, I know.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
It's a good con. I'm impressed with how they've done it. I've been here since the first one.
Wow.
Just as a patron and stuff, so I enjoy it.
I remember the first time they brought the Comic-Con to Des Moines.
Well, I'm talking about Des Moines Con specifically.
I remember way back when it was still Wizard Con,
Yep.
and it was the first year that they had brought it to Des Moines because Des Moines didn't have a Comic-Con.
Yeah.
You had to drive to Minneapolis or Chicago.
Oh.
And then they brought one here, and it was busy.
Okay, but imagine how busy like San Diego Comic Con is compared to this.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
that's-
I mean there is just like thousands of people every day.
Yeah, hundreds of thousands. I'm guessing.
But
tens of thousands.
there was probably about 1,500 people here,
It's-
and it was crowded.
That's crazy.
Tomorrow's gonna be busy, and I'm gonna be here tomorrow, getting a whole bunch of stuff signed. I hope.
Oh yeah.
I will be here Sunday for signatures.
Okay.
Okay, but certain people are only here tomorrow, so.
Yeah, I don't need any of them though.
Well, I do, so.
Not to mention they didn't have a whole bunch of has-been hotel people this year, so.
Oh, last year it was.
Oh, man, I went
line
around-
wrapped into other guests'
yeah.
booths.
Oh my god.
And so they had to be like, which line are you for? And then they finally, the handlers,
They had to put tape on the ground
yeah,
just
they-
to freaking guide you to
So
where you needed
they
to be.
wrapped them around behind the booth of the guest that people were in line to see.
Oh my god.
I was able to secure signatures for the voice actor that does Alistair, the voice actor that does Adam and Serpentius.
Oh my gosh.
Did you see that one of the vendors had a cutout that he signed? Like a full size, like life size cutout.
I wonder how much that cost. If that cost anything.
I don't know if they were going to sell it. I think we brought it, it was a piece for our booth, and then they went and got it signed, and then they brought, I don't know if that was for
Oh,
sale.
they're probably not going to sell
I don't think
it.
they were ever going to sell that.
But, yep, Comic-Con last year was fun for me because I love Has Been Hotel.
Yeah.
I love Hell of a Boss.
And then
Busy Pop's amazing.
I mean, Des Moines is getting a lot of good stuff. I mean, we're having another con in September.
Yep.
So I mean, not Des Moines Con, which is great. They're great. They're awesome. But yeah,
we have a lot of cons now.
Yeah.
We've got Horror Con. We've got obviously Des Moines Con. We've got Anime Con or Anime Des Moines.
Yep. I know somebody who's been going to that since almost the beginning, and now she got essentially asked, and she got on their page, and so I'm really proud of her. And she's actually here at her booth this weekend.
Nice.
So selling her awesome stuff. So shout out to Atomic Kawaii. I've worked with her when I worked at Radio Shack.
Oh,
back in the day.
Way.
Yep.
I miss Radio Shack.
I don't.
Really? Well, yeah, being an employee there.
No, it wasn't bad. I worked in the mall.
Wait, how old are
so
you?
I don't.
How do you remember Radio Shack?
I'm 20. My dad.
The question I think is still valid because
You'd always bring
I feel
me and
old.
my sister there. We would go like mall walking, and we'd always go into Radio Shack.
I'm gonna date myself. I remember Blockbuster.
Nope.
Who doesn't remember Blockbuster?
I remember.
I mean, this was before your time.
Sears.
Like, not to be
No,
mean.
Blockbusters. It was the movie place, right?
Yeah.
I went there.
Wait, what?
What, before the last one closed?
Yes.
Like what?
Wait, what?
Yes.
So, math is not.
I literally have a gift
Are
card
you
from
sure
there,
you're
like,
20?
my mom.
Are you lying to me right now?
I'm 20.
Are you
I'm
sure
gonna
you're
have to
not
card
30?
you, ma'am.
I have
Where's your
memories
license?
from there. I went there like a few times
For me,
when
it's
I was
just
little.
the smell. That's all I remember.
Oh God.
And everybody that listening knows what I'm talking about. If you've ever been in a Blockbuster, you know what it smells like.
Yeah, and apparently I don't.
You're
Not-
just a baby.
But I went there.
I'm not doubting you. I'm just my mind cannot compute. I'm just
I think the only way I
404, page not
remember-
found.
connectivity issues.
The only way I remember is because don't they had like this big pile or not? It wasn't a pile. It was like
Wall displays.
no. It
Bin
was
of
like
I'm
candy.
about to Google a picture of an inside of a Blockbuster just to see if we're talking about the same thing.
Well, they
She's
had-
talking about Family Video, and we're talking about
My mom worked at Family
Blockbuster.
Video. But they had like rows of seats that were kind of flat, and it was like an area where you could sit down and read.
Are
Probably
you
where
describing
they
a
would
library?
do.
Like,
No, it
You're
was
sure that you're
Blockbusters.
not describing Barnes and Noble?
I'm sure, because Barnes and Noble has just that one little stage area. This one had like
What
seats.
fancy ass Blockbuster did you go to?
Yeah,
I
no.
think it was around Jordan Creek area.
I don't think there man has ever been to medical school. Sorry, I don't think there ever was a Blockbuster. Was there? I gotta look this up.
Again was too
She's
young.
from a
so I don't
different.
remember
She's from a
where.
different dimension.
Different timeline.
Apparently,
Somebody
yeah.
reset something.
Yeah.
You crossed over. Welcome.
Thank you. Been here.
I'm glad that in your universe, Blockbuster's still thriving.
It was great.
Okay.
I'm very confused.
I swear, I've been there. My sister talked about it.
The only Blockbuster that I remember, I wasn't even here because they were like mostly all closed before like I even moved here.
Really? When did you move here?
Like when I was 10, which was like 17 years ago at this point.
Yeah, so
Wait, there's a Blockbuster still open?
yeah, somewhere in the U.S.
Oh,
There's
okay.
one
So one
left.
there's one in Oregon that opened in 2000. So she could be telling the truth.
I'll believe you
Thank you.
for now.
I didn't doubt you. I just again it kind of
doesn't make much
computed.
sense.
It
Yeah.
doesn't add up.
Yeah, I get it.
I swear that they were closed before you were born.
2005.
Yeah, it's when.
I feel
When did
so
Redbox come out? Because they're the ones that kind of killed them.
I mean, Netflix,
That and GameFly and
kinda
Netflix.
killed
Yeah.
them, and they Blockbuster offered to what? Purchase Netflix or vice versa or something? I don't remember. It was-
Netflix offered to buy Blockbuster, I think.
It
Oh,
was.
really?
Yeah, Blockbuster offered. Oh, yeah.
Weird.
What, Netflix said no?
Okay. How long have you been in the area? Your time. Was there ever a Blockbuster out near Jordan Creek area? It didn't get out much.
Well, like, I lived in a house with a bunch of old people. But
We'll believe your story.
You better.
Oh, there 2014 is when Blockbuster ceased operations.
Huh.
So we've been schooled.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
What's a dial-up internet connection?
What?
Aha! I win. I'm old.
I don't think that's a win.
Nope.
I don't think
Are
that's a
you
win.
sure?
How old are you?
I am
Ballpark.
almost 28.
Ouch. Oh, God. Ow.
I remember dial-up internet. I remember when computer cases were default white.
Yep. I'm older than you.
I remember when CD-ROMs were how you played on the computer.
I remember floppy disk.
So do I.
I remember
My
so
mom
much
had
of this.
my mom had so many floppy disks. I just I just
That does not sound appropriate.
No.
it doesn't, but it's basically a giant USB drive.
So apparently, I don't know if this is true or not. I saw it on the internet, so take it with a grain of salt. Somebody brought out a floppy disk, and a kid goes, "Why did you 3D print
the save
icon?"
file.
Yeah,
I know. I saw that video, and I'm like, no.
I suddenly felt so decrepit, and my bones hurt. And
I asked, so there's an age gap between me and my siblings.
Yep.
There's a 9-year age gap between me and my brother, and a 7-year between me and my sister. When I said that the save file icon was a legit item, my siblings looked at me, no way. I was like, yeah. It was basically what you would use to put files on. So USB drive, kind of, but flatter
Oh, you
and
sweet summer
less effective and held way less. But yes, same
yet
concept.
We still sent somebody to the moon with less.
Hey, we
space
wanted to
intake.
beat the Russians. We didn't care how.
Like a CD in a plastic frame.
A CD in a plastic.
Yeah.
Bin. Okay.
That was
Okay.
very easily scratchable.
Oh. My dad has a lot of.
What are we looking at?
That's our neighbor.
Oh, that's okay. Shout out to our neighbor down
Quickly, run down there.
there. What were we talking about? Oh, how old I am, and I suddenly feel like my back's about to give out.
Dude,
I feel like that, and I'm young apparently.
all the things
You are
all the
young.
things that I
Good.
grew up in are currently in the Smithsonian. The stroke.
Smithsonian?
Yeah, that thing.
That word?
That word.
Too many words.
Yes.
Hashtag. Is that still a thing, or am I old?
Oh my god.
Hashtag
When-
realism.
So, to quickly talk about Peace Walker, there was a lot of young people on that set too, and there was a lot of skibbity and a lot of all
my
these,
brain. My brain would hurt.
I wanted to.
You're
scream.
not one of those people, are you?
the skibbity toilet people. Oh.
Oh,
The
thank God.
weird
That's
younger people
Gen
that,
Alpha.
that just add random sound effect
Yeah.
words to their vocab and think
No.
that they're
But
talking.
even when, what did you say when you first got here and you put your bag down? There was, and I'm like,
Did I
oh,
say slay?
Yeah.
Slay.
Even hearing that makes me feel old.
I don't.
Yeah,
think
I don't even
people say
recognize that one.
much. People don't say that much. I just
Other
think
than
it's
like when
stuck.
they're commenting on another woman's outfit, slay queen,
Slay.
Yes.
slay,
Yes.
yes. That's all that comes to mind when someone says slay.
Yeah, I mean that's.
I've never heard
Yeah.
someone just randomly walk up and go slay.
So
and then
Isaac's
sit
not
down.
here.
Slay.
We can ask you how was it on set?
It was great, actually. I had a lot of fun. I got to hit someone, so
You get to what?
hit someone.
I mean, yeah.
Poor Cody.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
My ex.
Oh,
My ex?
we're going there. Okay,
Yeah.
we're going into that territory. Oh no.
He was on the podcast last year.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay, I did not mean to open that can of worms.
I also didn't
Foot, meat, mouth.
didn't mean to open that can of worms. I did not know that you two were no longer an item.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's nothing really bad.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
If it's
I'm uncomfortable.
We were friends for the longest time
Okay.
beforehand, so we've known each other for a long time. Dated for a little bit.
it just
But-
didn't work out. Things
Exactly.
happen. That's like me and my ex-wife. It
Yeah.
just
things just don't work out sometimes.
It's nobody's fault. And
Exactly.
I'm not going to say anybody's a bad guy.
Yep.
Anything like that. So yeah.
Maybe in private.
What else
but
makes you want to know what else makes me feel old?
What?
When people are like, yeah, they're 23 and they've been divorced twice. I'm like,
Oh.
whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, okay, my back did go out with that.
How bad were you at choosing people? Because, like, did you not talk to them before pulling the trigger on this? Because, like,
Things happen.
I'm 28
Things happen.
almost, and I've been in the same relationship for the past decade.
Congratulations. That's actually really
so
awesome, though.
for me, that's weird to already have blown through 2 people and you're 23.
It happens. I mean, we're all individuals, and it's all.
mistakes happen.
My brain just can't compute it. Like trying to compute you and Blockbuster.
I swear.
You're 23.
Are we putting on a shirt? My
Yeah.
brain can't compute you and Blockbuster.
I could probably get Isaac to make that
and
shirt.
Then, and it's just a floppy disk.
You know,
have the old Blockbuster logo on the bottom that
That's
that
gotta
has
be-
like a little like gears in it.
oh, I don't know if I remember that.
It's to represent my brain.
Oh, yep.
My very old grandfather-esque brain.
I'm older than you, dude.
You're ancient. It's
I
fine.
am.
I'm old. You're ancient. She's still got hope.
Yeah. You guys are talking like you're old. My sister has a kid and has been
Are
married
you gonna get in
for
trouble
2
for
years.
saying this?
No.
Okay.
No. She's married. She has a kid, and she's 21.
Well,
Yeah.
good for her, though. I mean,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I'm in love with my
Congratulations.
niece, so I'm glad
Aw.
she had a kid.
You're gonna be the fun aunt.
Oh, heck yeah. I mean, I'm the only aunt, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
So then you can use this line. I'm your favorite aunt, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I literally have that in my Facebook bio.
Nice.
Luna's one and only auntie. But yeah, they're out living their lives in Washington right now.
Oh wow.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All young people make me feel old.
To be fair, my brother-in-law's in the Navy, so a lot of,
Yep.
housing and everything helps
Oh,
with
yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
They also moved them out there.
Yep.
So
Nice.
yeah, I'm jealous. I'm living with my parents with like no money.
Hey, I lived with my parents until I was 20. So
I lived with my parents till I was about 23.
Okay. Yeah.
But that's because I was going to college, and they had a deal where if you're going to college, you can
things
stay here.
cost money.
They do.
Yep.
Life expensive.
I've owned a house, had to sell a house. I've done a lot, and I'm not done yet. So yeah, I get it. Yeah, I feel old, but I'm still young enough. I mean,
Exactly. You have to stay in the mindset of you're still young.
Yeah.
See, like every once in a while, my age comes through, and my body's just like, "What are you trying to do right now? We can't do that. What
Okay,
the fuck do you think you
that's
are?
true,
16?
that's true.
What is this?
We're talking about what would we go back to being 5
Check
years
engine
old?
light."
That is one thing I do miss, the energy levels and the
And not
fact that I
having the
could-
body aches.
Yeah, like where I could actually like climb up onto the roof if I needed to and stuff. And now I'm like, oh, I don't
You
know
make
about
all
this.
the old man noises while getting up there because you know it still has to get done, and you're just sitting there at the top.
Well, put the head out. Yeah. And then I've inadvertently groaned getting up from a sitting position. It just escapes me, and then I'm like, oh dear. I'm at that point, huh?
It was such an interesting experience when I sneezed
we're getting
too
a picture
hard
taken.
once,
I saw him out the corner of my eye and I'm like,
and my back went out.
Oh no.
No, it's like I can't be that old yet. I
No,
thought
please,
this
not
was a
yet.
50-year-old problem.
Not yet,
I'm
too
not
soon,
even
too soon.
30 yet.
Trust me, teenagers nowadays are experiencing that. I don't know how it's happened, but
Well,
fear
for
of the
me,
slave
it was
returns?
high school
Isaac?
sports. I
walking back?
destroyed my body with high school sports.
so you think that you'll have a good future if you do sports in high school when
Wait,
you're
what?
young. But actually,
You got invited to do
If
press?
you don't do it correctly and you throw caution to the wind and you sacrifice your
we
body
just
for
got
the
our picture
wind,
taken by somebody.
Yep.
no,
And he
you
had
become
to-
decrepit.
Yep.
I joke with my wife all the time that I'm going to be in a wheelchair when I'm 50.
Nah.
Yeah.
You'll be in it sooner.
While we're standing here doing a podcast.
We'll see.
And I
With
didn't
the
notice
career
it.
that I want, it's totally possible.
What career?
Law enforcement.
Oh, yep. Well,
Oh, my.
have you gone to academy yet?
Mm-mm.
No. Are you going to soon?
Still currently testing.
Nice.
Next testing is in July.
Okay. So on the podcast on the big day, you'll have to update everyone.
Yep, I'll tell everyone that I left the paper mill and now work at the junkyard.
Is that a lateral move or is that a...
It's more of, it's closer to home.
Oh.
It's what I want to do.
So it's a step up because it's something that works better for you.
Yep. Well, it works better for me. It pays more than what I currently get paid. The benefits are a little less than what I get paid, but it's give and take. What are you doing?
Straightening our flag out.
Trying to be taller than me?
They took pictures already.
Yeah, they already came and took pictures of us because we're beautiful.
I'm talking about the framing on the camera.
Oh.
Okay. The camera's more important than other people's.
He doesn't give a crap if our vanity looks good.
Control the controllable. Don't worry about what we can't.
Yep. Let's go chase
words
them.
to live by. Yeah, no, we have to go catch that photographer and make him come back
Come
and redo
back!
it.
We fixed the flag. It looks better now.
Anybody who knows us knows that symbol, but if they don't know that symbol, they can't even tell it's a podcast, so it's whatever.
Maybe we're a podcast. Maybe we're just randomly setting up here and talking.
Maybe we're
into
just random
microphones.
people that decided to set up at the table. We have nothing to do with this con.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're just three friends. We're just three friends sitting here having a conversation.
It's all about the confidence.
I love that
con.
cosplay.
Oh.
Ooh.
Gosh darn it. Come on.
Is it Red
Come
Dead?
into view.
Red Dead?
No.
No.
God, I can't remember her name.
Has Been Hotel?
Yes.
Yeah, the voice actor that she's that.
Yep,
that-
she is.
So
here
there
at
is
this
somebody
Comic-Con.
that we are seeing that is in cosplay of I can't remember the character's name and I can't remember the voice actress's name, and I'm feeling really stupid right now. I'm gonna blame it on my age, my old age, my brain. But yes, it is an impressive cosplay.
She's the one in charge of Cannibal Town and Has Been Hotel.
Yeah.
Let's just bring in all the equipment over there.
I still think we should do a walkabout.
We have traveling microphones. I do not know if they are here today.
How far is the signal?
They record on the device itself.
Yes.
So we have run around the con and interviewed people.
I want to do that. So
she has claimed this.
Yes,
but
I'm not
he's
doing
busy
it
with crowd
alone.
work.
Jordan.
She's
Did we
claimed.
bring the mobile mics?
Yeah. Yeah. I like that response.
We want to go interview. We should go up to the Has Been Hotel.
I want her attention.
Voice
Yeah,
actors.
we have to tell her she looks awesome.
I love her cosplay.
I mean,
The one in the hat?
I don't want to shout because I have a microphone.
The one in the hat?
Yes, the one in the hat. But she's busy talking to.
Yeah, I don't
our
want to
neighbor
distract
Their
her.
booth
and our
doesn't matter. I'm just kidding.
She wants to.
The savageness of a young person.
Hey, that was not my idea. That was his or his.
Don't be pointing that at me. Don't point your finger. Don't point your
Yeah.
loaded finger at me.
Take credit for your idea, man.
That was definitely
she
my
claimed
idea.
she claimed doing the con walk.
Yeah, she wants to. She wants
Not
to
only
go
me,
and be
I'm not
bubbly
doing it
and.
alone.
Ma'am,
We love your cosplay.
we love your cosplay. We love your cosplay.
So
All
the con walk is a very highly held tradition in the Too Many Words fandom. It's usually held by our most charismatic person, which is none of us here.
Enthusiastic.
That's actually Marcellus. He is the best at it.
That's not
You got to be able
true.
to talk to anybody.
Me and Marcellus are on the same level.
No,
it's just
you're
I don't like
a little
running
below.
up to random people.
I can do that for you.
Energy wise, like when we talk, we can have the same energy.
Okay, you take my level of charisma, your level of charisma, his level of charisma, combine it. Marcellus can fit that into his freaking pinky.
Marcellus is quite the smooth talker.
Yeah, and we're gonna have him on Sunday, and it's gonna be sick.
Oh, can I run around with him this year?
Can you hold a camera?
Yes.
Sure.
Yay!
You gotta get his approval though.
That's
not
fine.
mine. Here you go.
I mean, if you don't want to wait till Sunday, she wanted to do.
I will
con walk, and
happily
I
do it
will-
today.
Well, here's the thing. My alarm goes off in 1 minute. Fun fact.
Fun fact?
What's that?
We're done
Fun
for
fact,
the day.
Fun fact. I work for the building, right?
Oh?
My shift starts at 5:45.
Oh.
It literally is just on-property coverage. You know what that means?
No.
I just gotta fucking be here.
Oh, we can cuss in this podcast?
Oh, what do you know?
We can cuss in this one?
No,
Fuck.
Nobody told me I could cuss in this podcast.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you
James, add duck noises.
I've been behaving myself for no goddamn reason.
Well, let me not be a bad example. I encourage clean speech.
Okay.
Fudge.
I said the F word for a little bit of spice there. I regret that. I'm sorry.
Censor
but
him,
you can do
James.
whatever you want.
Censor him now.
Okay, so I can. Okay, good to know. I will pepper it in, but I've been trying to be on my best behavior because
Yeah, you don't
nobody
want-
told me.
You don't want Nana to be disappointed at you.
Have I met? I don't know. Make those big bucks.
So, are you shopping or working?
Are you shopping or working?
Isn't that what? Isn't that what he was just doing?
Yeah, weren't you just walking the con?
Did you clock in
Oh.
early?
No. We actually post our hours after we do our shift.
Oh.
Tell them that you've been here since noon.
I've been here since 9:30.
Well, there you go. Get paid for 9:30
Oh,
to 7.
we're not doing OnlyFans yet. What are you doing?
Oh my god.
Hey, this is premium.
save it.
They have to pay $10 for this. What are you doing?
I cannot wear the shirt when I'm.
You can't give it to them for free. How are we supposed to make money? And like a little slower.
I've gotten hair. Oh, thanks.
Okay, that's something that talking about getting older and hair. My hair has become more coarse.
Oh, now we're hitting the hair subject.
I'm.
You brought it up.
He brought it up.
Somebody brought it up. That wasn't me.
I'm a
I'll
bald.
just run with it.
I'm a bald mole rat.
Now I'm working.
Ta-da!
Sir, we don't like convention staff in our booth. Can you please leave? Thanks.
Is everything going well, guys?
Yeah, it's going peachy keen.
So I'm the on-site AV tech. I can take care of everything. If there's any issues,
Okay.
just let me know.
Awesome.
Nice. We had an issue, but it walked. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of comic book issues inside the con.
What do you guys do here?
We do.
The issue's back.
We do podcasts and acting and
We
apparently
make fun of
con
random
vlogs.
people on the street.
But also,
More so for the 300 building doing painting. So I gotta go up there now. Actually, no, I gotta go up there in 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutos. It's a short film.
What are those?
What are these?
Sir, aren't you supposed to be working?
You know nothing about this group.
He wandered in.
You wandered in.
Yeah,
Yes,
we all
he's-
wandered in.
Do I need to get him out?
He paid
Wait,
me.
you said
He's
you
an
were AV,
unpaid
not security.
intern.
I am AV, not security, but
Sir,
I
he's
feel more
my
secure.
unpaid intern, okay? He and about 60 other people, they all bought in, and now we're going to... no. This is just good business.
Pyramid
Yep.
scheme. I said period.
A period scheme? I don't
Period
know if I
scheme.
want any part of that.
well, my shift gets done in 6 hours, so.
See, your business sounds like a mess.
Oh, we're gonna go there? I was this okay, I guess.
Yeah, I don't want anything to do with it.
We're gonna have to
I
change.
don't think anyone ever does.
No. Well, some people.
I am so confused right now. I'm gonna blame it on my age.
Yeah,
again.
you old man.
You're confused too.
No, I'm not.
Okay, let me put it this
I know,
way.
I know exactly what you meant by it.
Are we sure?
Yes. I'm old, but I'm not that old.
Let's not have hot mics, and I will see if I think I know what's going on, but I don't want to say.
No, I think he has a different idea than I do.
We're gonna talk about this off camera later when there's
Yes.
not. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, how about we not record this? We'll just put a pin in that.
What's in my mind, it's nothing bad. So I don't know what you're thinking.
What?
I don't know if I believe you.
It's not.
Yeah, I
don't
also
know.
don't
That's
believe
the
you.
problem.
Just like Blockbuster.
Let me go get
More
that gift
lingo.
card I have.
Skibbity.
No cap.
Ew. Go get
Oh,
someone
God,
else
no.
over here that's like super, super young and say that to them.
Young?
Super
okay,
young.
Okay.
Gen
Here's what we
Alpha.
do. Here's what we
I
do.
think that's called kidnapping.
Oh, that's
Wait,
okay.
I'm not on board with. Wait, what? Did you just endorse?
We're getting more people in on the pyramid scheme. I mean our business plan.
Our cult?
Yeah, there's
Yes.
a few people over there. Just go and kindly
It's not a cult.
push
It's
them over.
called a church.
Yeah, there is legally no there's no legal definition of religion and cult. It's not.
There's a fine
Well,
line.
I would say one, but I don't want to bring up that.
We only do child sacrifices on Thursdays.
Whoa. Okay, this took a turn. What? I'm not. Nope. I'm not touching that. I am
So
not
you
touching
can
that.
kindly put your mic down and go over there.
What I was
Okay, fine. I'll stop with the dark.
What I
humor.
was going to suggest we do is for the con walk, we go up to random people and ask them, what the heck does skibbity mean?
Oh.
You know that maybe I'll ask
those
Marcellus
people might
if he'll run around. Is it because they're wearing a fursuit?
No. Not
We don't
them.
judge.
Are you judging them?
We listen,
judge
we don't
them.
judge.
Them, they're tiny. They look
You can't say that. No, I'm kidding.
They're
young.
height challenged people. Isaac is gonna hate this episode.
How? Okay, this is the episode that's going to get you guys canceled.
That's fine.
My first
This is
appearance,
the
and
last
I'm
episode.
just done.
The podcast is dead.
My first and only
know-
time on the podcast.
I have made several jokes, okay, that to a normal person probably should get someone canceled. But they're our funniest videos. Like an episode that we can't air until much later down the road.
Oh, so we're getting a sneak peek?
It's more of like it will come back out because it came back out and we had to take it away for legal reasons.
Those are always fun.
Oh, yes. It was a great time. But I made a joke with Isaac because he had a really nice, like, 70s cop mustache.
Okay. Also referred to as something else, maybe?
Yes, but we're going to go with the family-friendly version because it's a family-friendly podcast, okay?
I am so confused now.
But anyway, so he said that he had shaved it because his girlfriend didn't like it. A lot of us guys had told him that it looked good because it did, because he kept it nice and trimmed and he made sure that it looked good. And I was like, could have kept the stash. He was like, well, she didn't like it. And I was like, well, that's when you tell her it's your body, your choice.
Is that why you had to take down the video?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay. 'Cause
But
then this one wouldn't go
Isaac
on.
died laughing for about 3 solid minutes because I just come out of left field sometimes on things. So
That's the best way to be.
Yes.
Yeah. Why are we not doing a con walk? Because I feel like we're either gonna get just weird looks, people gonna punch somebody, or
have you seen people here? We are in our element here.
Fellow nerds and
Hello,
geeks.
fellow weirdos.
I like it. I like being called a weirdo. I'm okay with it.
Me
I
too.
will become your king. Don't you worry.
Okay, so maybe
King of the weirdos. Let's go.
you guys would have to
I
ask
don't-
him to do the
I have
con walk.
seniority, I think.
I'll fight you for it.
I've been alive
Hand-to-hand
longer.
combat.
I don't really like to lead with violence, but if that's you're gonna give me no recourse.
only solution.
My
If that
God.
is the only solution, okay, I guess.
that is
I don't
not-
think we're gonna like
but
how this goes.
Violence isn't always the answer.
It's the question.
the question?
It's the question.
It's the backup
So
plan.
what's the answer?
That's up to you to decide.
Oh.
Yeah, did you wake up choosing violence today, or did you wake up wanting some peace and quiet?
Both.
Well, okay,
You
okay.
can't
Can
have
you elaborate?
both.
Well, no, maybe she can. Let's have her elaborate.
You know,
Peacefully
I
violent?
can just be
How does that
peaceful
work?
and
Violently peaceful?
ignore what I want, and then when something I want to fight up comes up, then I can fight it.
That's when the bazooka comes out. It can't be a problem if it doesn't
Wait,
exist.
She's just eating breakfast somewhere, and somebody's just hold it. She goes to her car, gets out a katana, walks
I'm
back
just
in.
enjoying
This is my
my
mobile
raisin bran.
Ew, Raisin Bran.
He's old.
I'm
remember?
old.
Don't knock Raisin Bran. What do you got against Raisin Bran?
It's so dull.
Yeah, it's old people food. You'll get it one day.
When you can't eat anything else because your stomach won't.
When
let
you need the
That's when you
fiber
have
from the
saltines.
bran and you need the raisins for the nutrients, you'll understand. It'll come for you just like it comes for everyone.
Uh huh. My grandpa sticks to peanut butter sandwiches.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you can do that and not
so
Raisin Bran.
recently I had someone
Well, if I don't-
suggest a fried egg, peanut butter and bacon sandwich.
So an Elvis sandwich
Essentially,
without the banana.
this person's husband, their husband was like, "Oh heck no, like never gonna try it." I'm like, "Why? Because the fried egg?" Like,
I think
I
that'd
think
be
it's
good.
I think it's more of like the peanut butter aspect. That's what kept me from trying an Elvis burger for the longest time. And
I love
And I
them.
was like, screw it. Tried it. Really good.
I love them. I love an Elvis
It's-
Presley.
Oddly enough, it's a weird sounding combination that just works.
I mean, put potato chips on a peanut butter sandwich.
Yep.
That's so good. It's crunchy. You get the salty, the sweet.
A tater sandwich. Yep.
I like chocolate covered potato chips, so that just sounds natural to me.
Interesting.
You've
had
never
chocolate
whoa,
covered
whoa.
potato chips.
No.
You've never tried chocolate? Oh.
Never.
It's an old person candy.
It does sound good.
You know, I better
It's
go pick my
delicious.
plot out.
Like I have cravings for chocolate and chips, and so
There you
that and one.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep. One and done. Highly recommend. You need to try it. Find somebody who has made
Did you
it.
guys see the
They're
peanut
delicious.
the Reese's peanut butter cup with the chip in it?
Yes.
Like they were selling that. I haven't
Yes.
tried that, but that looks good.
It's literally because of chocolate covered potato chips.
Wow. Well, you're so old, so that's why you would know that.
All these companies come out with something because somebody else tried it before, and they're like, "We need
Yep.
to market
I
this."
wonder if there's a booth here that sells canes.
If we got the traveling mics,
I
then
can
we'd be
3D
able
print
to.
us one.
That's how I'll walk around the con this year.
Oh, fun. Okay.
So cool.
Correct? Yes? Goblins?
Goblins? I have
Goblins.
I can't remember what they're from. Again, talk about feeling old. Brain farts. I can't remember what
Well,
I
it's
know.
scissor swords.
I know what
green.
this is. I'm mad now at myself for not knowing.
My
So-
grandpa calls brain farts senior moments.
Okay, I'm not quite there yet.
I
Hey,
call
I say
them
that.
I call them aneurysms, but
Okay, so I don't think that got picked up on camera. What we're looking at is, green, large-headed individuals with, like, Boy Scout-esque overalls, and then half a scissor each that are over, like, they're enlarged, so, like, swords.
the Boy Scouts haven't worn overalls in a while.
I'm old, man. I'm old.
Fun fact, I was in the Boy Scouts.
Oh, really?
First girl troop to the Boy Scouts. I was
Okay.
in troop 96G. So,
Get off my lawn. Oh, man, I feel so old. I know I'm not, but I feel it.
Okay, now I'm
just go to
curious.
someone
How old?
older.
How old am I? How old do you think I am? Nobody gets it right.
I thought you were like 35.
Yep, okay.
Oh,
You forget like what I do for a living, which I also can't talk about on camera.
FBI.
At the paper mill, okay, I see lots of individuals and sheets of paper.
Yep.
I can
Yep.
guess anyone's age.
Oh,
Yep, I am 35.
nice.
I was right on the money. I'm going to go work at the fair this year. Step right up, step right up.
Okay,
Guess
wait,
your
are
If I
they-
can't guess your age, you win a prize. I can ask you 2 questions. What's a floppy disk? What's that? I'm going to guess that you're 12.
I feel like the lights. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I feel like the lights are like going, like flickering, but then I realized it's because they have a fan light there.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I was just staring at that, and I'm like, something feels off.
As long as you're not epileptic.
Luckily, I am not.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't think I am. Let's find out.
I don't want to save you today. I'm sorry. I'm on vacation.
Okay, are they gonna hit our booth? Because wait, they have name tags. Button.
Oh, it's gonna kill me too.
I know what this is, but I don't
seems
remember.
familiar.
I wonder if they talk or not.
I'm pretty sure they do.
They're talking to our neighbors in the booth next to us, so
But they're just nodding and making gestures.
It's just because we're far away and we can't hear.
Oh.
You got to remember, they're in an enclosed space.
They have a helmet-esque mask on.
It's kind of
Where
like
did they
having
see through?
soundproofing around your head.
Oh. So if you get really frustrated.
No one can hear you scream.
She's too young for that reference.
Please tell me that you knew what that
I
was.
didn't even hear you.
In space, no one can hear you scream. Putting you on the spot. Name that quote.
Well,
What's it from?
The
Gosh darn
putting
it.
on a smile, that
And
went in my head.
old. We're old again.
I'm sure I do. I don't
so
even know what I did this morning. So
It's okay.
I know what you did.
Some
this
of my
morning.
coworkers at
prequel
the
to-
paper mill don't even get my SpongeBob references,
oh my gosh, when I was in the
which makes me feel really old
He was-
because
he was-
SpongeBob is not that old of a show.
Yeah, he was here.
It's
His line was also really long. Not this year.
my niece is growing up on SpongeBob. That's all she watches.
Not the newer stuff.
Not-
Like
yeah.
I was
The
quoting stuff
old?
from like, the early 2000s.
Well, that's when I was born, so.
Like Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza
Yeah.
for you and me. That one's a meme, but I do like
Wasn't that
niche
on
ones.
Vine?
Like I'm a good noodle.
Nosferatu. Nothing?
No?
I get
Just those.
that's the hash slinging, the sash ringing, the hash vinging slasher.
My sister's going to be disappointed in me that I don't know this.
Probably. I'm
Maybe.
a little disappointed.
I probably have known it at some point.
It's like
Makes me feel old when people don't get the SpongeBob references. It's like I can't be that old.
but we can, and we are, and
I
we're just gonna
guess.
get older, and that is
Yep.
One of my most viewed things from the podcast is we were talking about like our favorite year, and I said 2020.
okay.
And everybody looked at me weird, and they said why. I was like, because now I can be that old person that looks at his grandkids and goes, I remember when gas was 75 cents a gallon. Because I actually saw it at 75 cents a gallon.
Okay, there's some really good cosplayers here.
Yeah.
I know.
I
Last
am-
year it was literally nothing but Has Been Hotel cosplays.
I know. Oh my god.
As far as the eye can see, and I was like, good to know
yeah,
what the
okay.
theme of this. Okay, ask them.
Okay.
Ask them. Talk to them.
Do you mind if I talk to you real quick? I cannot remember what you're cosplaying, and it's killing me. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, rainbow hair.
They're committed to the bit.
I get
they
it
don't
now.
talk.
That doesn't
Okay,
really
so
work
that's
for a
what I thought.
podcast.
Okay, fill me in.
Yeah.
Emotional support goblin.
Oh, okay.
Now my inevitable anxiety can rest.
And
Always-
yes, you were correct. We could not hear them because they were not talking.
Thank you. I'm always right.
But I got one of them to laugh because
I
I
heard
said
that.
it doesn't work
I'm
for.
always right.
Listen here, Miss Thing.
Oh no!
Okay.
Don't get in.
Okay.
That's not true.
It is true.
It's not.
It is.
It's
What are we doing?
not.
It is.
The faster that you recognize that, the more growing you can do so that you can be old just like us.
Why do you think I've been in so many relationships?
Well, they got a microphone up there.
Oh, there
Because
is a
you
microphone?
throw it
Is
at a
on? I thought it was off.
dartboard and hope for the best. I don't know. I don't know
Okay,
your
well, they're
dating
not paying
habits.
attention. They're not paying attention.
Oh.
There we go.
What am I doing?
I'm not going to take over your podcast.
People here.
Okay. Hello. I love your costumes. You got emotional support goblins. How long did it take you guys to make your costumes? I'm sorry that I brought PTSD into this. Oh. Why would you want to do that to yourself? Okay. I spend lots of money.
I don't think the mic is working.
It's oh.
That's what I said.
Oh, now I gotta. How do I? On the B? Well, now I feel bad. Now we have to redo all of that.
You are free to ask me any questions you'd like.
Okay,
I might answer them.
Take it from the top. How long did it take you to take your make your costumes?
So, very, very long time. We've been working on this over a month. This is the second of our goblin head designs. So the inside is Eva foam that took about 3 weeks to just slowly piece together. And then the hand sewing alone was like 36 hours for the skin. It's got like crazy hidden magnet features. It's very, very exciting. Yeah. The googly eyes are key. This could not be done. Really, they're carrying the whole team here. They're the most important part.
Absolutely love it. So what are you excited about for this Comic-Con?
So I'm a super big fan of Baldur's Gate 3. I absolutely love it. So we had to get a photo with as many of the cast members that were here. My gosh, they are so nice.
It's really weird to like meet people and find out how nice they actually are, and like how like human all of them can be.
Lae'zel booped my goblin nose. It was great.
That's great.
Those are like moments that always like stick with you and are like the best.
We met Steve last year. Actually, he did a little thing for
Yep.
us at the beginning of the episode.
Little segment on our podcast.
And he said that, hey, this is Steve. It was a really heartfelt moment, actually, because like we're all that age.
We're old.
Yeah. We're like
Just come out and say it.
a part of our childhood, and that meant a lot to us.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure, yeah. Well, okay.
I'm going to give you a scenario. So I really want you to think about this because it's a very important question.
Okay, I will think very hard.
You just saved someone from a burning fire. They happen to be the fine owner of a restaurant of some kind. They're going to make a sandwich after you. I need to know what that sandwich is. I need to know the bread options. I need to know the insides. I need to know the condiments. I want to know the whole kit and caboodle.
Do you know who I am? Like, do you, I can't see your face, but I got a feeling you might know me because like I make sandwiches. So like
he does.
Well, marble rye. First off, bread. I love marble rye. Definitely gonna do probably. It's a little bit of a weird choice, but a Caesar dressing for the sauce. I think I might do probably a cheddar or a provolone, maybe a mix for the cheese. See, the only one that would stump me is the protein, the meat. I want to say chicken, but chicken tends to be a little bit difficult to work with on sandwiches, in my experience. So I'll probably say just a nice cracked black pepper turkey.
I like it. I dig it.
And then, lettuce, pickles, all the jazz. Your turn now. That works.
He's shy because he's so good looking and
That's
no one
all
can
right.
tell.
How you doing?
Doing well.
That's
No,
good.
You already asked the perfect question. I can't follow up.
No, that's understandable.
Because I know what's on his mind.
Yeah. I usually just ask, what's your favorite pizza from your favorite pizza place?
Ooh.
That is a good one because we actually
we also consume a lot of Domino's.
We do.
Do you stalk us? Is that what this?
No, it's just
I mean, yeah, they.
Nerdy 30-something.
Yeah,
We're emotional support goblins. We got to know how to support.
They know.
It's
what
like
we're all
Elf on a
about.
Shelf.
Yeah.
They just know.
We do. It's true.
There is this, I guess, not necessarily mom and pop pizza place, but like
their pizza's
a local
pretty good.
pizza place called Pep's Pizzeria.
Did you know they closed?
They're not closed. They're in Urbandale now.
They moved?
Yeah.
Why?
Anyways, they were in Grimes, which is where we operate out of, and they moved to Urbandale to a bigger store so they can do online orders and stuff now too, which is awesome. But like, we're sad about it. But they make some of the best pizzas I've ever had in my life, and that it really is great. And granted, not to brag, but we went to New York and had Joe's Pizza from Spider-Man. So like, we did. I'd say it was definitely a little bit better than theirs.
You're qualified to make
Yeah,
that assessment.
yeah. I'd say so. No, they're a good place. They just opened up their new store, so I recommend trying them out.
That's why I always say Spider-Man's iconic catchphrase,
Pizza time. All the time. All the time.
All right. Have you guys seen any good costumes today?
So many.
So many good costumes. It's always a joy to come because like the creativity that a lot of people put into their costumes just blows me away because some people just go above and beyond, like your guys' costumes.
It's subtle.
I mean, cramming it into that month, that's no easy feat. Costume making is not for the lighthearted. It sometimes could take your soul.
Just look at us. Look at what we're wearing. I mean, we're just wearing
we're just wearing
button-down
casual clothes because
button-down
like,
shirts and shorts.
I will say, if you're the type of people who think costumes are neat, but you're like, I could never do that, the trick is delusion. You gotta tell yourself you can do it.
I like that.
You don't have to do it good. It doesn't need to be perfect. You don't need to know how to sew. You don't need to know how to anything. All you need to do is be like, I think this thing is cool. I want it to exist. And then you just keep doing it out of sheer willpower. And eventually something will look good.
Or spite. You can use it as spite. You can use
One good tip for what you like to be prepared with for your costumes when you go to the con.
So I have a con repair kit anytime I go to a convention. It has hot glue, duct tape, sewing supplies, and safety pins. Because we don't F around when it comes to costumes.
So
nobody wants a malfunction.
One of my favorite things that I've seen at a couple of the cons I've done lately, we were at Twin Cities Con, and we've also done Galaxy, whatever one is in Kansas City. There's too many space-related ones. But so at Twin Cities Con, they had a costume repair Barbie, which was awesome. And then they also had an actual dedicated station just for costume repair. And then so did the Kansas City one, and I loved seeing that because I feel like it brings in community, and it just shows that teamwork.
Yep, GalaxyCon in Minneapolis had like a cosplay hospital, so they had an entire like two-section of booth
awesome
set up, and you could just walk up and be like, I need hot glue, or I need glue, or I need a pin, or I need XYZ, and they just had it ready to go, and it was like fully staffed. There's at least 3 people at all times behind that, and it was incredible.
It's nice to know that when you have like these conventions and all these people who volunteer, these people put in their time to kind of make what they know is a staple for those conventions. I know my husband and I here, that's right, we're married, we really like Convergence up in the Twin Cities, and it's like entirely fan run. And they've got so many things just because people wanted to do it. And they said, well, it's important to me, so I'll make that happen. So they've got musicians there. They've got cosplay repair stations. They have writing workshops. They have so many different things. And it's really, really fun to go somewhere where like, the people who are there, like, they're returning home once a year. And it's very sweet.
It's so good to see. And right now I'm doing casual cosplay just because I'm gonna be walking around a bit and I want to just be comfy. But I mean, I've done Batman with the full outfit, and I mean, it's definitely a labor of love, and to see that reflected back at cons is really welcoming and inviting, and it makes me want to go back every time.
It's like an introvert's paradise. You always know what someone's into, so you have something to talk about because you can just look at them and know what they like.
Yes. There's a lot going on. Fun fact, this guy in the black hoodie is actually our CEO. He did a Fiend cosplay from WWE one time. Yeah.
Bye.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm sure that we're
See you
monopolizing
tomorrow.
on your time, and I'm
No,
sure you
it's
have lots
fine.
of other fancy people to talk to, so we will get out of your hair for now.
Well,
We
thank
will
you
be
for
here all
talking.
weekend.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to stop by our booth. That's really cool of you guys. It was nice meeting Bobbin and Button. I guess Also,
Yeah,
if
did
you
you enter
want to
for the
win
t-shirt?
that T-shirt, all you gotta do is subscribe to our YouTube and sign up on the sheet right there. You don't have to. That's entirely up to you. But like,
Oh, I'm susceptible to peer pressure. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's a really cool shirt. We got it. It's a custom commissioned art. So
And we got a T-shirt later to make it, and all this stuff.
a lot of fun stuff went into the making of this.
You said my favorite words, which is commissioning artists.
Yes.
We like to pay for art here.
Damn right.
Yeah, so
I love running around, especially here, and looking at all the artwork because I'm kind of an art nut.
And also, if you scan this QR code, it takes you to a Facebook event, and if you click going, I'll give you this soda that someone left here on the table.
An entire
Don't tempt
story.
me with a good time.
Yeah, it's the best prize.
I don't recommend that.
It has all the backwash nutrition you need.
Crunchy soda.
Crunchy soda.
Yes. That's our 2 podcasts. What's your name?
Okay.
It was lovely to talk to you
Thank you
guys.
so much for
Fist
stopping
bump.
and talking.
Yeah. Did you guys get wristbands?
You got a sticker.
Sick.
Add to the collection.
Cool.
To the hoard, as it were.
Dice goblins. I'm a dice goblin. How about
Is
that?
that what you guys are, Dice Goblins?
No,
They're emotional support goblins.
I love that.
So we'll be
Jordan's the only dice goblin.
We're in our classic gear today, but we have 2 different skins that are going to be happening this weekend. We have
Okay.
Goblin Scouts, which will be tomorrow. There's like a bunch of nonsense merit badges. It's great. And then we're doing Slumber Party Goblins on Sunday because I really
wanna
just
get a
want
picture
my
with them.
pajamas.
Okay.
Low effort. So that's what we're doing.
Excuse me.
Right? It's very natural. You're lucky that we're even speaking with the heads on. Usually it's verboten.
When they came up, they were dead silent.
Really? Oh, you guys coaxed them.
Yes, we were cool enough.
It's really great in the dealer's room when one of the authors is like, "Oh, I want to pitch you my book." And I'm like, "You don't know where I'm looking. You don't know nothing." Super awkward. I'm easily susceptible. I've got Midwestern nice down to my bones. And so if somebody's just like, let me tell you for 20 minutes about my long plot points, I'm going to say, okay, yes, you worked so hard on it. And I don't have the money to give everybody some moolah for their books.
Would you guys mind if I grab a picture?
Oh, you are welcome to grab it. I don't
That
want
one,
this
the camera's
hard,
not,
I
no.
look this good.
But the microphone is. We discovered a little late that the microphone wasn't, and then we made it.
Muted, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Smiling at this thing. Because that's your initial reaction to all
We do still smile.
Yeah, y'all should start frowning in pictures just because
sit
you
there and
could.
just look pissed through the face. I'll see if they turn the gamma up.
Pray they don't take any photos with the flash on.
Well, thank you so much for chit-chatting with us.
Thank you for.
See you around this weekend.
Yep.
So there's Jack Squat happening. There's Jack Squat happening in the panelist floor.
That's what cons are all about.
That was fun.
No, I'm talking about like it
Dude,
doesn't
the
need me.
amount of time that some of these costumes take.
That's right. You're
I
just
mean,
supposed to
but
be
getting
here.
to know people,
On site,
interacting,
yeah.
asking them about their
there's two
passions,
conversations happening now.
seeing how much
I was
they
yawning.
love it.
Oh, yeah.
That's what brings me back more and more. And
Warms my soul.
to see a con that fosters that. That's why I'm here. That's why I come back. That's why I spend the money. It's not just to meet the guests and the stars and get autographs.
That stuff is great and all, but to see just the works of, I'm going to call it art because that's kind of what it is. The works of art. That
If your
people
name
make.
isn't Charlie Cox, I don't care about you.
Well, good thing I had my name legally changed this morning.
Bum, bum,
Little does he
bum.
know that it's not actually the Charlie Cox that's supposed to be here. It's actually me. Everyone's going to be really confused.
But no, and the artist alley and supporting people that try to make it a full-time job.
Oh, yeah.
Even. I mean, that's what they do.
And some people just don't understand like the amount of work that goes into some of this stuff. Like the costumes, some of these costumes, it's months and months worth of work. With like some of the drawings and stuff, like some people like will discount because they're drawing it on like an art pad, not like an actual sketchbook. And it's like just because they're doing it with a computer does not mean it is any less time consuming or strenuous than doing it with an actual
There is
like
so much
piece of
talent
paper.
in this building this weekend.
Just like there's a whole bunch of like really good actors here and actresses. There's really good writers here. There's really good artists here, and then there's all the cosplayers. Like there's just so much like passion in one place that can't be replicated like a con can.
Nope, and that's why I'm glad to see, and I'm glad that they're back again this year, and I'm looking forward to see what Des Moines Con can do going forward.
I'm also really excited to see those two's costumes tomorrow and Sunday.
Right.
Because they're going to change.
Good.
I mean, that's
which
the,
is going to be interesting.
That's the goal.
Well, apparently he's here with.
Well, they said that they 100% had an outfit for tomorrow.
Okay.
So we'll have to keep an eye out for
Round two?
emotional support goblins.
I love it. I love everything about it.
Sorry, I thought I saw Trevor.
Oh, that made my night.
Warms my soul, my long dead soul.
I don't feel as old anymore.
My long old dead soul. I'll just keep adding more adjectives. It's fine.
All you need is too many words. I mean,
yeah,
kind of have to, right?
This is 100% why it's called. We're very much true Midwesterners, and we'll sit here and talk till the death of the universe.
Even if it's about time to go. An hour and a half later. Well, it's about time to go.
Well, I should be heading out. Still in the driveway talking. You don't know how many times that has happened to me. I'm 100%
probably as many as it's happened to me.
True Midwesterner. Every time we had D&D, me and my friend would leave, and we'd leave at about 10, and we'd sit out in the parking lot and talk. I wouldn't get home until 1 in the morning.
Yep. Been there. I've been on both sides of that.
I feel bad, but we keep talking, we just get so in depth in conversation that we just lose track of time.
But you never feel you feel tired, but you never feel tired in the moment. You feel...
Oh, no, it's not until after you end the conversation, get into your car or wherever the hell you're trying to go to, and then you're like, oh my God, what did I just do? So tired.
But it's energizing, it's that connection. It's that's a lot of what we're missing these days. And again, not to be the old guy, but back in
I get what you're talking about, because there was a lot more you would get nowadays kids don't go and hang out at each other's houses anymore.
It's
they
all
hop
online,
and it's but that's no fun. Or teenagers nowadays, they don't just go walk around with their friends in the neighborhood. I don't know how many times that me and my friends would just jump on our bikes and then ride around the neighborhood until we got cars. And then it was more of we'd drive around and then we'd walk around wherever we drove to. So nowadays...
You literally hung out.
Yeah. Yeah, you would go on that walk.
And
just,
even before,
even
before us,
and,
80s mall rats, that's where you hung out.
You
that's where
walked
you did.
around in the mall, or you went to the park. and just, messed around at the park, or you rode your
You
bike.
didn't sit in a chair and stare at a screen.
No.
And I do too much of that as it is with my job and with everything
you did on
else.
sleepover days.
Yeah.
Because it was gaming time.
Right.
But like...
GoldenEye.
Oh, yeah.
Pepsi, pizza. Good old days. So, I mean, I'm not against people playing video games. I'm just saying I think there's not as much connection and balance.
I think it's more the fact that it's less in-person conversations and connections, and it's more online interactions.
Which in and of itself is not necessarily inherently bad. It's just that...
it's just weird.
Well, and it's also... But in anything in moderation.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm staring at a screen for 6 hours plus.
I don't have the same phone addictions as other people do. Like, my addiction is YouTube. Like, not shorts.
That's a good time
videos.
to plug this YouTube channel.
But, and if you really want to see some really good videos, you go to the Too Many Words podcast under the Goldstone Production. Just search Goldstone Production into the YouTube search bar, and you'll find us. You'll see either me, Jordan, or Isaac's stupid face sitting right there for you to enjoy. Please. For just $1 a day. In the
you guys are shelter boys.
But we talk about all sorts of stuff, like current events.
I told Isaac that I wanted to do a skit like that, and he's like, I'm trying not to make people want to, cry. I was like, they didn't care at 3 a.m. Why should I care now?
I don't want to make people cry. I don't know if I've ever wanted, intended
those
to make somebody feel something with my skits or my art or my anything. But if it happens, awesome. But yeah, I don't know if I ever purposely set out to do that.
Do you remember all those commercials?
Yes, I do. There's some of them still. There's still a rendition of them that is still circulating.
Every time they'd come on, I'd get so sad, and it's like, I just want to buy all of them.
I don't have the room.
And I'm underage.
Yeah.
I don't make rules in this household.
And I don't have any money. I still don't have any money.
Same shit, different day.
We have our next short film.
It was different time, to say the least.
It's about
I don't know how many times I would just jump on the bike and ride around with friends.
It's so much more than this, but this is going to be the super...
Or go hang out in the creek.
Version. It's a guy that
you didn't care if you just were drenched in mud and your parents were like, what? Well, mostly my mom.
Leave your shoes outside. You ain't bringing them shoes in my house.
Although my mom did let us just get dirty as we wanted. I was caked head to toe in mud.
You're going to get dirty. That is what it is. It's more of, don't get it on the carpet. And if you do, you're cleaning it.
I don't even think she said that. I think I was like, I better not go inside. So I grabbed the garden hose and just hosed myself off.
That's just like there are children that have never drank out of the garden hose.
That boggles my mind. That's a summer delicacy.
I'm like, how have you not just been curious one of those times? It is the only faucet in your house that if you wait just a little bit after you turn it on, it's the coldest faucet in your house.
Unless it's been sitting out in the sun.
Yeah, unless you turn it on and immediately start drinking.
Did you ever do that?
You're psychotic if you're doing that.
Did you ever do that?
A couple of times, if I'm in a hurry, I'm really thirsty, I need some water, turn it on, and I'm getting boiling hot garden hose.
I never burnt my lips on the actual hose itself, but there were times I guzzled that.
Ooh, they can get kind of warm.
Yeah.
And then it's not as good. If you wait a couple minutes and let it get ice cold.
It's the best you've ever had.
Oh, yeah. Nothing beats garden hose water.
And yet we don't do that anymore. We just...
Every once in a while when I'm outside working. Like if I'm already watering the plants, I'll water myself.
I guess maybe, but we never purposely, that's we go make a beeline for the hose and actually turn it on and actually just...
Oh, no, not anymore. I pay the water bill now. I don't have to be outside. I choose to be outside.
That's what changed?
Well, yeah, don't you remember? Mom and Dad kicked you out of the house because they wanted peace and quiet.
Yeah, no, that tracks.
Nowadays, they just hand a kid an iPad.
I guess it keeps them quiet. But
I still don't understand that method. I mean,
and I'm not trying to rank on any of the new parents out there, but at the same time, we're teaching kids to be addicted to screens.
Yeah.
They're already going to be in front of a screen when they're at work. When they get older, they're already going to be. I don't even read
when you're just
that many books anymore, which is I miss because I just get so tired of staring at something.
I have an entire library of books that are currently packed away because I just moved. And like I'm going to be building like this giant like library section in my house. So like I have a fuck ton of books. And I actually don't prefer to read on a screen because
there's just something about
I already have problems with tiny print.
Gotcha.
I don't need the light plus the tiny print destroying my retinas any more than they are.
But there's also something about a book. I mean, just opening and not on a screen where you're tapping or swiping or it's like, no, you're actually, it's more interactive than even the screen.
Not to mention it just feels more like comfortable, I guess. Like cozy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A book feels like more comforting than the cold computerized tablet. That is also a good cosplay.
Oh. Okay, there
They're
are
on
some
stilts.
great cosplays. And this is just the first day.
Oh yeah. Just wait until tomorrow. It's going to be nuts.
It is. I'm mentally preparing myself for how crazy it's going to be.
Holy crap, it is 6:16.
We've been talking a while.
Oy. Jordan, tag in.
Well, you know what? That's maybe a good place to end it then if it's...
Probably, because I have to go home.
We still got like another hour.
My wife will kill me.
45 minutes.
Well, we don't want that because it takes a lot to reanimate you if you're dead.
I guess I'll be here by myself then. All right.
You got this. Entertain the masses.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Well, thanks for having me on, guys. It's been
Thank you for
been a
being
pleasure.
here. It was
Thank
good
you.
talking with
Thank you.
Pretty sure
I'll
we
shake
just
your hand
talked
as well.
for
2.5 hours.
2 hours.
2.5.
Too many words, man.
That's how it goes, like every time.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this.
Yeah.
I'll close us out since you're still here.
Okay.
You get to be part of the closing. So let's see. I gotta go through dedications. What do you dedicate this podcast episode out to, Seim?
I'm going to dedicate this podcast episode to support goblins.
Okay.
Emotional support goblins.
Nice. What do you dedicate this podcast episode out to?
I'm going to dedicate it to all the dedicated fans and cosplayers and artists that make cons like this possible, make anything, I mean, and all the listeners and viewers that make a podcast like this possible. I'm going to dedicate it to all of them. The dreamers, the artists, everybody.
Respect.
And Jordan, who do you dedicate this podcast
I dedicate this podcast episode out to... I don't really know. How about Nerd Street for running a bunch of good conventions that we love and have a good time doing. And, doing one in our town of Des Moines. It's pretty great. We're thankful for them. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't have a comic book convention anymore because, like I said, it was like you said earlier, it was a completely different group that did it last time. So, and I don't even think they exist anymore. I'm not sure.
WizardCon they do, they just don't do ours.
Okay.
They're lost.
Yeah.
Ha ha.
MOINECon's fun.
and then a shout out to our other volunteer that was here. What was her name?
I don't know.
Amelia.
Okay, yes.
She was great.
She was great. She was fun.
She'll be back tomorrow.
Made me feel
and
ancient.
Sunday. Made us feel old.
I mean, she
How
knew
dare
Blockbuster,
she
at
make
least.
me feel old?
I mean, you are old, so.
Regardless.
Nana, forgive me. Fuck you.
All right, and we also close every episode out with a count of 3, and then we say amen. I'm not going to force you to say amen. You say whatever. You don't have to say it if you don't want to.
You can say whatever you feel comfortable saying or not saying.
Yeah. So amen on 3.
Amen on 3.
1, 2, 3.
Amen.
Oh, it's still rolling.
Yeah.
Let me check the framing on it.
Am I standing here?
You and Jordan switch.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he's closer to the camera. He's a bigger deal, you know. And it's gonna make me look so much shorter than I actually am.
If I'm a big deal, your guys' podcast is in trouble.
No, we love getting all kinds of people on.
We like prioritizing.
Right.
We really do.
Yes, we do. So this one is yours.
All right.
This one is mine. This one is yours.
Thank you, sir. Very cool.
All right, we are at the end of day 1, Friday of Des Moines
So I did close this out already.
You did?
Yeah. So we can.
Well, here's a little special
this can
Prosit bonus.
This can go in
Well,
between the
added
2
content.
sections.
Yeah. So Joe, we first met at Twin Cities Con, where I looked a lot different. Didn't have the glasses and stuff. I had to reintroduce myself.
Yeah, I saw your picture on the sticker, and I'm like, oh yeah. That's
Yes,
Isaac.
sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, man, it's always good to see you, and we always what conventions has really turned into for me is, the friends that you meet. These are like the only times that you get to see them.
Yeah, it's this weird like traveling circus troupe of weirdos, and you go to any one, and you might see maybe a tenth of the people that you've met along the way.
Yeah.
And it's always cool, and Des Moines Con has turned into one, and Twin Cities Con, where it's almost like a class reunion, especially with a lot of us authors that are here. Over time, over conventions, they've become friends. But yeah, you only see them at these odd events.
Yes. I remember seeing Hal Haney the first time I ever went to a convention here. And you just did a panel with him. How do you know Hal?
I don't know Hal.
You don't know Hal? Oh. Is Hal? No. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid.
I don't know.
I called him Hal to his face. Darby Allin. Not
Darby Harn.
Darby Harn.
Yeah. So,
oh my gosh. God, it's been a long day.
It
I'm
has.
so sorry.
It has. These things.
I called him Hal to his face. He did not correct me.
He's a
Oh
very
my
nice
gosh.
guy. He's a very polite guy. No, I met Darby. I don't know. It may have been last year, Des Moines Con. It may be even before that. But we've kind of become. There really is like a cadre of writers who will show up at all these different cons. And sometimes it's a small mall show. Sometimes it's something big like C2E2. But yeah, Darby's a great guy, and we just did a panel on Revenge of the Sith. It's a 20-year anniversary.
Yeah.
And lock yourself in a room full of Star Wars fans and start talking about Star Wars. And then when the hour strikes, try to get them to stop.
That's
gonna be.
That's crazy. I can't believe I called him Hal Haney in confidence. Hal Haney is a completely different guy. He's an artist that I know through Instagram. Good friends with Mike Kingston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
I should probably apologize to him tomorrow. But Joe, I really actually wanted to get your input on something because, as you know, I'm approaching a feature film that needs to be. I used the word scary earlier. I mostly want to be doing something that makes people feel uncomfortable,
dread,
creeped out, dreaded.
Yeah.
So I know that you love to tell scary stories and stuff like that. What do you think, as a writer first, because that's what I pride myself in? You are obviously an author. What do you think is good writing that provokes such emotion?
Yeah, it's really. I think. I mentioned it before, but I think being scary or dread or fear is an internal mechanism rather than an external mechanism.
Correct.
And what I mean by that is, I'm a big fan of like the Friday the 13th and Texas Chainsaw Massacre and all those great slasher horror movies of the old days, and today, like Terrifier's great, But most of that catharsis we get from that is that splash of blood, that violence, that gore, that energy, and that kind of over-the-top, frankly, somewhat campiness, right, of these slasher horror movies. I don't think I've been afraid of a horror slasher movie since the first time I watched A Nightmare on Elm Street when I was like 6 years old at a sleepover, and then I was expected to, go to sleep and have a good night's sleep after watching that movie.
No, you didn't.
But when I write, especially in prose, it's much more about the psychological effect that's going on inside of a character, right? It's much more about what their anticipations are and how much control or lack of control they have. And I really feel like when a character loses control, and therefore the reader vicariously loses control in a scary situation, that's when that dread creeps up, that sense of helplessness and that sense of no way out. And that's where I think we conjure those best emotions of we raise that blood pressure.
Okay, cool. So you say in the prose. What is the prose, I guess?
I guess
Is
I
that
mean like
some writer lingo? Or?
Maybe. Like written down, words on paper.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Good to know. That was an easy answer.
Yeah.
Good to know. Okay. Jordan, you got any questions for an author
So,
such as Joe?
how many cons do you think you've done at this point?
Much more than 10.
Much more than 10.
More
okay.
than 20. Maybe less than 50.
Okay.
They're a blur.
Yeah, I guess I can understand
more
that.
than 20, or maybe less than 50. Cool.
See, Des Moines Con's been around for what,
4 years.
4 years now.
Yeah, because Aubrey's here. He said that he hasn't been here since the first year that they did Des Moines Con.
Okay.
And he kept saying 4 years ago.
So have you done all 4?
I have not. This is my second Des Moines Con.
Okay.
I really started doing this full time, diving into the deep end, about 2 years ago.
Okay. Okay.
And it's been a wild ride.
Cool.
That's cool. That's cool.
Good. Okay. So you got any questions for us, Joe? I mean, we're not very interesting people, so I understand if you don't have any. But it's always good to see you, though.
Yeah, no, it's great talking. I always love doing these things and just having conversations about fiction. It's so I retired from the Army. That was kind of my Clark Kent life, and now I get to lead my Superman life, or maybe vice versa. I don't know.
Well, I was about to comment. You look great, brother.
Thank you.
Okay, you definitely work out.
We're here. We're alive. We're kicking. 6 feet up is better than 6 feet down.
Okay,
right?
for sure.
Isaac's working on a movie role figure right now.
Okay, so yeah, the feature film that I had mentioned, I am taking on the lead, and that's why I'm taking the longer hair and stuff. Bray Wyatt was a little bit heavy set, and now I don't like being heavy, but I'm okay if I get a little bit bigger around here. But the main issue is none of this has to change, but my arms need to be huge. And so I've been keeping track of a thing I learned this week called macros.
Okay.
I've heard the word macros over the last few years, but
I know about it on like an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Different type of macros.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So macros is that, in short, the guy at the fitness place said it's just keeping track of your proteins and your carbs and your fats daily. And honestly, all you got to do is stick to those daily numbers, work out regularly, and you'll hit the goals that you want to hit, I guess.
All right.
But
see, I have opposite goals. I work out so that I can eat and drink like a slob.
You know what?
Gotcha. I mean, it does feel nice to get a little bit crazy. Like today was the first day I didn't keep track of my macros just because I didn't pack any food, and there's just concessions, and there's no true nutrition facts to concessions, and so
trying to eat healthy on the road at conventions,
it can be difficult.
Yeah, I'm chugging down like the half-gallon jugs of Mountain Dew on a daily basis. And
that's why he works out. Yeah, that's what he said. Yes. Okay, cool.
It's necessary, and the beer. Let's not forget.
I had one myself. I might be getting one of those
he had a
vodka
good
lemonades
this morning.
earlier.
He was absolutely
Not
sick
really
of
this
me.
morning. It was well after noon. It was like 3 o'clock.
He's not an alcoholic. He does not morning drink.
Hey, man, you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
Oh, man. But, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I really wanted to pick your brain on right now. But, seeing people excited to see us like you were on our social media posts. That does feel good. It hits a certain part, you know, and that just goes back to, you know, I used to go to cons as a patron to see famous people, you know, but now it's really just, this is the only time I see really cool friends now.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. The community at these places is fantastic. The support for artists, for small unknown artists, for some just getting going, is fantastic. The camaraderie, the peers that you meet, and the support you meet through that. It's, you know, that's why I do this route. Other people go and they sell a lot of books online, and they really push the online thing. I'd much rather be around people, to interact with people, to interact with fans of whether it's, you know, they happen to like a book that I've written, or we're fans of like the Star Wars panel that I was on today.
Yeah.
It's great. It's an awesome experience.
Yeah. Yeah. Who is someone that you've been like almost running at cons with most of the time? Like, who do you most see doing cons?
Yeah.
Maybe who should also be on this podcast?
Okay. Well, I got to mention Darby Harn.
Yes.
I see him a lot. Justin Rose is just 2 booths down from me. He's another fantasy writer. Great dude.
Is he the one that's making the book about the gods and the normal people? Like, there's like a side-by-side story of the normal people and the gods. I don't know.
He might not have
It's a very
pitched his
poor
most recent
description,
one.
but he's got the black hair or the dark hair.
Yep, longer black hair, tall
Cool.
guy. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I gave him our business card, and he said he's down to be on the
There you
podcast.
go. All right, Justin, got to get on here.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because like we don't really have the platform that really benefits too many people, but we love having people on, and we'll have you on as much as you want to be on.
Awesome. Yeah, I love doing it. Everything starts somewhere.
I would say I was super happy just to see that you were going to be back this year.
Yeah, because we didn't know that you were at Des Moines Con last year.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Well, I met him just in Twin Cities Con.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't know Jeff.
And a lot of
squat.
times you kind of bounce around people for a long time until you make that connection.
Pretty sure I talked to you. I can't remember. I'd have to go back to the episode to look, but I'm pretty sure I talked to you at last Des Moines Con during our floor walk, and I think I did the exact same thing at Twin Cities Con.
Really?
But I might have that mixed up. I
gotta go watch the Des Moines Con episode.
But I could have swore that you brought home a Joe Prosit business card that first Des Moines Con.
I don't know.
I mean, don't look to me. My mind, my memory is.
You probably see hundreds of people every day, so you know.
I mean,
I
it's
also
just,
grabbed a lot of business cards. So.
and all these events blend together, and there's definitely some Spinal Tap moments of like, what town am I going to this weekend again?
Where's that?
Yeah, the range is 20 to 50 conventions.
True.
Okay?
True.
So that's a lot. I mean, we're already thinking that we're taking on too much just with, 6 conventions this year? 4 conventions this year?
I don't want to talk about it.
Let's see. There's this one, and then there's Davenport, and then there's Madison, Wisconsin, and then there's Twin Cities.
I'll be at Twin Cities.
There's also GalaxyCon Des Moines.
Yeah.
So 5. And then our live event.
Yeah.
So.
Speaking of horror, since you're looking into that.
Yes, please. Tell me whatever you want.
Milwaukee Horror Con. I just did it this past spring. Obviously, it's in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
They're doing another one this fall. I had a great time, great crowd, very much in that genre, in that niche.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something that could help you.
And something like that.
And I love the subject. I love the genre. I love the people in horror. I also do tattoo conventions, and I find the same thing is true, that the people who seem or present the scariest are some of the nicest people you ever meet in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. I've talked to pro wrestlers, and they say, yeah, the guys who are total dicks on camera, they're bad guys. They play a bad guy. Sweethearts.
Yeah.
Absolute sweethearts. Yeah.
They get it all out. It's catharsis. You don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think as my headache grows after today, I'm going to finally let you go, Joe. I'll probably see you doing your panel tonight because I'm stuck here till midnight.
There you go.
But, it's always good to see you, bro.
Right on.
Yeah.
Good talking. Great talking.
I need
with you
more
guys.
bald friends. You know? I need a good circle of
he's
people
getting there himself.
that can help me cope when it happens to me.
Just got to shave it off when the time comes.
Gotcha.
Just commit.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, this has been Joe Prosit. This has been the first day of Des Moines Con, and we'll catch you.
Love you. Appreciate you. Have a good day.